Right. Seems legit. I'm gonna start streaming it now so that YouTube can see it. Alright, apparently I am now live. Here on Final Smash Network. Live! Because he's not doing anything else, trust me. He's just spending his Friday afternoons just chilling. Should work. That's not crazy. Let's see, resolution right there. Great. It says watch the live stream, and yet it's still not doing the thing. Oh, there we go. There I am. There's that lovely voice of mine. Hello, guys. How's it going so far? Atheist Sylvian says, I can't wait for this case. I love it. Wow. And Isaac Bryan says, hey, finally I'm going to a football game. I'm sorry I haven't been tuning in, but to say hi. Alright, it's okay, Isaac. Isaac, you take care, bro. You be awesome. You go ahead and have some fun, man. It's nice of you to say hi. Nesquick saying, my man, final. What's up, Nesquick? How's it going, brother? How's it going, man? Yeah, we got some new faces. We got the faces coming back. We see some faces coming back. We got Atheist Sylvian, like I mentioned earlier. We got Lynn. Always awesome. Always there to give out those cool comments. We got Sky73. Hello, Sky. Nice to have you back joining us. We got the Axerman123 also joining us as well. That's great. Cornflakes. Julian, right there, saying yo. And is that a Phoenix Wright profile picture, my dude? That looks awesome. Let me check it out. Do you got a Phoenix Wright Yes, you do. Phoenix Wright holding a DS. That's really awesome, my dude. Creep Flower says, guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Nice. Alright. Well, guys, hope y'all are ready for today's stream, man. By the way, Nesquick saying, so how are y'all? Well, if you're asking me, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Cornflakes! She's Cornflakes, guys. She's amazing. Things are gonna get intense tonight, yo. So we are starting off case number 4 today. We're starting with this case, one more, and unless you're talking about DLC, this is really it for the true story, you know. 5th case is the last story. I'm wondering what's gonna lay ahead of us in this one over here. We don't know what's gonna happen. Ooh. Nesquick said that decent, I guess I almost broke your arm. Luckily you didn't. So that's, I guess that's a good thing if you think about it. Let's look at it positively. Next thing you know, you accidentally like got a stone statue squished to you and you got like this other beak stabbing you in the back, and next thing you know, you almost broke your arm. Cornflake, this case is about you. Indeed. Stuff happened. Watch it yourself. You're going to do the short stories. Yes, I am going to do the short stories. I want to do the short stories, my dude. Is it the same case as yesterday? No, it is not the same case as yesterday. It is not the same case as yesterday. Why am I delayed to myself? That's funny. By the way, be sure that your red bar is always on red. Make sure your live button is always on live. Just want to keep that in mind. You really should check that out sometimes. And last but not least, those I gotta do a small reminder right now, guys. In case you're watching it on YouTube and you might want to check out YouTube Gaming, I personally recommend it because of how it's easy on the eye because it's all dark themed, and the chat is still there and the screen is bigger. By all means, really do check out YouTube Gaming because it has a nice layout over there, guys. So be sure to check it out. Right there. There's the link. Check it out. I think everything of myself is like laid out back. There. Oh, and just letting you know, things are maybe a bit different today, I guess. No, everything's still sort of the same. Okay, great. Yo, Dominic, Dabalam says, eek, yay, the filler case. Let's hope it's not that filler. I mean, I feel like if anything, it gives some more characters to certain people. Like I had to do some research on it myself. Not look at gameplay because I didn't want to spoil anything about it, but I mean, read a little overview about what this is all about. I would like a case about Ordlaw though. Oop, got a message. Maybe we'll get it. Oh, Tokyo Game Show's tonight? Really? Tokyo Game Show's tonight? Wait. Whoa. Before you, okay, damn it, search this up, yo. Really? Tokyo Game Show? my jeez. Okay, guys, I'm gonna ask you to do a favor here. Okay, so this might be a bit interesting. Alright, but first off, before you already know, I know it says you already know. It's the Tokyo Game Show, the X-Man. Dude, the Tokyo Game Show is tonight. I gotta check the news, man. I gotta need to check, like, the news. I wanna be sure we don't miss out on any NX stuff, because as a Nintendo player, I wanna be sure I don't miss out on anything. So anyways, guys, you guys do already know, I'm gonna be refreshing the page, like, consistently checking on Nintendo. But, alright. You already know. What's up, guys? This is Final Smash. In my Final Smash Network channel, we are streaming Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. It is time to play case number 4, the one that we are probably headed back with Athena. So, let me go straight to our layout. Let's not cut enough. Oh, my hair's all messed up. Ugh. Look at that. My hands are greenish, sort of. Anyways, yes indeed. Oh, I like how it's like no noise in the back. I don't know if you guys noticed the other time it was a bit blurry. It's so much not blurry anymore, so I love it. And yeah, we're gonna stream this. Let's have some fun with it, guys. Let's go see what's up ahead of us. So we're gonna continue. And we're doing Turnabout Storyteller, guys. This is the one that I did not get to see what happened here. Or, you know what? Let's start off even better. Episode select from here. Let's not even give a little teaser. We did that one. Pretty interesting. Then we got Turnabout Storyteller, which you see Athena clearly right there. So let's go see it. And Turnabout Storyteller. And yeah, Lynn, that would be preferably awesome if that could happen. But it's understandable if it's not. Anyways, Turnabout Storyteller. Let's see this, yo.
What time is it? It's 9, 10, 11.
Oh my gosh. Oh my jeez. What the heck? If we did, then what did we do? Hey, pull yourself together. Don't worry, I have an idea. Oh my Jesus. That was already off in many ways. I don't know what to say on that. Okay. May 13th, 9:45 a.m. This is a district court, guys. Defendant lobby. So this is already interesting because while the first case you started off already in the courtroom itself, we already are starting in the courtroom yet again. This is the 4th case in, so it's making me a bit curious. What the heck? Who brings a defendant to his own trial late? Plus, the request was so last minute, I didn't even have a chance to talk with my client. He's late for a very important date. My name is Athena Sykes. Armed with an analytical psychology and a full arsenal of legal know-how, I am a fully competent defender of the Right Anything Agency. Though I wish my client would show up already. The trial's about to start. It appears he made it just in time. Where have you been? The trial's about to start, Simon! Yes! Yes, I actually thought a lot of people were lying about this, but we have Simon up in here. Yes! You didn't get so worked up, Athena. His baldness can wait. There's no way he'd wait for me. And besides, why would I want to start off on the wrong foot with him right out of the gate? Dealing with such matters is part of being a lawyer, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, well, covering for your lateness is not. Still but a rank amateur, I see. Dang, bogus. This is Simon Blackquill. He might not look it, but he's actually a prosecutor and a psychology specialist. Yeah, he's pretty good. He and I go way back as for our shared specialization in psychology. We're both disciples of the same person, so to speak, but he's kind of my senior, I guess. Twisted sense of humor or no, I wish he'd stop treating me like a child all the time. Okay. So, we're all right, I know, and justice, don't know. Mr. Wright is abroad, and Apollo is helping Trucy with her magic show. Didn't I tell you? They're what? So neither one of them are here? Leaving you to take this on alone? Yep. Ye gods. Call right Donald back. It's not too late. Oh, no, not too late at all. He would only need to know how to teleport. Very well. Then I will settle for justice. Go grab him by the horns and drag him here. Apollo is literally in the middle of a show, Simon. You may not want to admit it, but I got what it takes to take on this case. Just lead us to me and go watch from the gallery. As their defense derails in spectacular fashion. No, as I win the heck out of this trial. I'll be okay, promise. So wipe that look off your face already, will you? Anyway, I take it the guy behind you is... Yes, he's your... He's asleep again. Oi, Bucky, wake up. Gah! Ow. What'd you do that for, Simon? Ah. That's pretty interesting. Who's this yellow chickadee? She's your lawyer, as such it were. I'd say she's more green than yellow, however. Lawyer? She sure doesn't look like it, does she? Is she like your fellow apprentice or something? Something like that. That's pretty interesting. By the way, Mia Craft, the Dark Queen, welcome back to the stream. Dominic, another hello to you. Azamadong, hello. We did not miss too much. Right now, just to fill everyone in that just tuned in right now, we just immediately went into the court. Simon came in late. He's sort of a defendant in this part of the story, as well as the other guy that we're just meeting right now. So, we still don't have too much details. Apart from the cutscene, I would recommend you guys like zoom back a little bit. You guys didn't miss too much. I've known her longer than I've known you. You could say we're bound to know one another. Okay, well then. Guess I better call her Miss Chickadee then. Simon, this guy's not only rude, but he's 3 sheets to the wind at his own trial. I know we just met, but I'm about ready to give a piece of my mind. Do as you will. Just save it for after the trial. Miss Chickadee? Don't call me that. How do you do? Simon here's an old friend of mine. I'm the 4th generation ahead of the wheat, so wait, noodle number 4, Bucky Wet. Nice to meet ya. It's nice to meet you too, Mr. Wet. So he can pull himself together when he wants to. By the way, what's up, Joe? Welcome. You say good morning. It's afternoon for me, but good morning to you. Alright. Garrett, if only the trial wasn't starting in a few minutes. Having been accused of a murder that only occurred yesterday, I'm afraid it's taking a toll on the poor boy. And you happen to be there at the theater when it all happened too, right? They said they found a Rakugo storyteller murdered in his dressing room. Indeed. The victim, master storyteller Taifu Tonido, was a long-time patron of the wheat soba. Master Tonido has been looking after Bucky ever since the wheat noodle number 3 passed away. I see. So the victim was kind of like a father to the defendant, huh? That stupid old fart, yes, like a father? No way, he's always dissing my soba. How dare you speak ill of him? Running your mouth like that is why they suspected you of his murder in the first place. Now, pull yourself together. Number 3 must be rolling in his grave. Basami. The police, none of them believe it to me. They won't even listen to me. It looks like he's still in shock from the whole ordeal. Don't worry, Mr. Wet. Everything's gonna be alright. And I'm sorry, Athena Sylvian, if it wasn't working. I hope it's working now. I'm going to defend you with everything I've got. You're in good hands now. You mean, you believe in me, ma'am? Of course. No matter what, I'll believe in you until the very end. Are you serious, Joe? Gee whiz, Miss Chickadee. Now come on, I need you to shape up, just like all dente noodles of yours. Yeesh, ma'am. My soba is the freshness. Mr. Wet. Bucky, you great big pillar. So, how exactly do you know this guy? I used to frequent Wheat Soba, and still do, in fact. I've known him since he was a lad. Yeah, al dente means hard. That's why his father and Master Tonito were always so good to me. I didn't know you liked soba so much, Simon. I wouldn't expect one such as you, who eats meat slapped between slabs of bread, to understand the delicate taste and the subtle textures imparted of buckwheat flour. Hey, that's just rude, but I digress. I'm all about flavor and subtlety and stuff. If I let Wheat Soba end like this, I'll never be able to face number 3 or Master Tonito in the next life. Ah, I see. And that's why you came to me. You wanted somebody you could trust. It was never my intention to ask you. I'll show him I can handle it just fine. Well, I believe it's just about time. What? But we haven't even properly discussed the case yet. What's the matter? You look nervous, Athena. Don't tell me you're chickadeeing out. I'm just trembling with the excitement of battle, that's all. Again, let's do this. Come on, Mr. Wet. Get up off the floor. We got a case to win. Yes, Mr. Chickadee. I'm gonna do my best.
Wet soba, wet soba, wet soba, wet soba, wet soba.
Oh, the song ended. Wet soba. Yellow. 2 bowls of noodles? Sorry, sir. No can do. Kinda busy at the courthouse. Huh? They hung up. He's so tired and weird. Okay, let's seduce this. He's not gonna do himself or his case any favors like this, Simon. Maybe we should let him go get some rest somewhere? Let me rest? Maybe if I were a lump of regular flour dough for them noodles. But I'm fresh like my soba. And you don't let no soba dough rest. It's all about the 3 freshies. Grind the bucket wheat seeds fresh, cut the doughs fresh, the boodle no frit. He's such a weird guy. He's blacked out. Oh boy. I just knew something like this would happen. I don't get it. Simon, what are these 3 freshes of soba he was talking about? Yes, indeed, Game Boy. Indeed, Game Boy. You already know, man. First, buckwheat seeds or growths are ground to make buckwheat flours. Then dough made with this flour is cut with a large rectangular knife into noodles. Hello, Extreme Phoenix. Welcome to the stream. And finally, the buckwheat noodles are boiled. Each step is done immediately, one after the other, so that the soba is fresh when eaten. Oh, so that's what he meant. I wouldn't want him to make me any soba right now, though. That's for sure. Athena, this is no time for idle chatter. You need to get to the courtroom now. Just remember, as a prosecutor, I will be unable to lend you a hand. So don't expect any help from my court. There you go, treating me like an incompetent again. For your information, I wasn't planning on asking you for any help anyway. Just you wait, Simon, I'll show you. Alright, we're starting to court with barely any information. Mr. Wright and Apollo may not be here, but that's alright. I can do this on my own. Alright, let's see. District Court. Courtroom number 4. Alright, and we're already starting day 1, yo. This is kind of weird. The Pepsi was already given. In case y'all were wondering.
Court is now in session for the trial of Becky Witt.
Lucky we. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is fully prepared, Your Honor.
What's this? No prayer this time, Prosecutor Sahdmadhi?
That is correct, Your Honor. To expedite these proceedings, I completed them beforehand in the lobby.
How very thoughtful of you.
Liam Taylor says, what's everyone's favorite Ace Attorney game? I'm currently playing through the second one. I love Dual Destinies. And I really want to play the older ones.
How very thoughtful of you. By the way, what brings you back to this country?
Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth himself called on me to handle this case. Besides, I have a debt to repay. And though my opponent is yet a callow thing, I have no qualms with sending her down to hello.
Objection!
You know, YouTube and all. Policies. You have the score to settle. It's with Apollo, not me. But more importantly, I am not a callow thing. I'm a qualified and capable attorney.
Then what is it, that yellow tire, if not proof of your immaturity, you small spring chick?
You guys already know what to do here. By the way, welcome to all 30 of you guys that are currently in here. How's it going?
Now cease your shrill chirping.
Now, Prosecutor Sahdmadhi. She is still only a teenager. Please go easy on her.
Great. Now even the judge is giving me the kid treatment.
Very well. Shall we begin, Your Honor?
Yes, I suppose we should. Now then, Prosecutor Sahdmadhi, please give us your opening statement.
I'll show them what I can do. They'll be sorry they underestimated me.
Certainly. Let the last rites of the victim commence.
Oop, there we go. Nevix. How's it going?
The incident is believed to have occurred around 4 p.m. yesterday, May 12th,
At a storyteller's theater called Khura'in.
The victim was a great master of the Tornado school of Raku, or comedic storytelling. His name was Typhoon Tornado. The scene of the murder was the theater's dressing room. It is accessible via the staff entrance hallway and has an inner and outer sliding door.
Okay, we got the diagram going on. Okay. Still getting some more information about what this is all about. By the way, Politician, how's it going, man?
The estimated time of death is between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. The cause of death is suffocation, though how the victim suffocated is yet to be determined. The autopsy found nothing unusual in his lungs or stomach, and there is no murder weapon.
Ooh.
I will now submit the incident report to the court.
Alright, the crime scene report. We now got a photo. What's going on? It's pretty interesting. Typhoon autopsy report added to the court record. Great. Prosecutor Sahdmadhi, how can you name Mr. Wet as the culprit when you don't know how the victim was killed, or even with what?
Well, it is true that the weapon and precise methods are, as yet, unknown. The accused is the only one who had the opportunity to commit the murder.
I will explain this assertion in further detail as we continue. I guess this means he has some kind of evidence to present.
Now, would the accused care to plead his case?
Come to think of it, where is the defendant, Miss Sykes?
Sorry, Your Honor. But I'm afraid Mr. Wet isn't feeling very well and is resting in the infirmary.
Surely it is the lack of a clear conscience that impedes him from facing this court.
Great, starting off with the wrong foot already.
Mr. Witt is the head.
Chill. Let's see.
Mr. Witt is the head chef of the soba shop frequented by the victim. On the day of the incident, Mr. Wet went to the theater at the victim's request. Typhoon Tornado was a connoisseur of soba, as you can see in these photographs. He was apparently making soba himself in the dressing room that very day. The soba found at the scene is likely the soba he himself made there.
Liking Soba is one thing, but making it in a theater dressing room is a bit much, no?
Master Tonito truly had a passion for soba, didn't he? For a man like that to be murdered by a soba chef is simply unthinkable.
And yet, the accused had ample motive. For in the victim's safe, we discovered the deed to the accused shop. Mr. Wed was to inherit with Soba when he lost his father recently. However, it is believed that the victim stole the shop's deed during the transfer process. The prosecution believes the accused killed the victim in order to get the deed back.
Okay, I can see that. Okay.
A murder over the deed to a shop. Does that sound like a plausible? That does sound like a plausible motive.
So that's what this case is about. I wish Simon has filled me in a little better. I could have contributed more than just 1,000 buckets of cold sweat if he had.
Defense. From your demeanor, I gather you know very little about the details of this case.
Well, you see...
Talk to them!
You are dishonoring the soul of the victim by appearing in the court unprepared. You are an embarrassment to your own profession.
You putrid egg yolk. Eek! I'm sorry. Apollo's a red pepper and now I'm an egg yolk? We've only just started and I've already been demoted from Spring Chick.
I'm ready to call my witness, Your Honor. Let us listen to the words of one who was present when the crime was discovered.
Someone was there when the victim's body was found?
Very well. Witness, please take the stand.
A female? A dude? Oh yeah, right. Oh. I knew that was Simon.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Simon Blackquill. Prosecutor. The theme is my favorite theme. Prosecutor Blackquill! You didn't tell me you were going to take the stand! There simply wasn't time.
What a shame, Prosecutor Blackquill. Had you shared the damning scene you witnessed beforehand, the damning scene you witnessed beforehand with the defense, we could have moved this trial along and saved the victim's soul that much faster.
The damning scene? What in the world did Simon see?
Prosecutor Sahdmadhi, was it?
Before I give my testimony, there's something I'd like to confirm.
By all means.
This case involves rakugo, a very traditional form of Japanese comedic storytelling. Do you have enough knowledge of this art form to handle this case competently?
Are you implying that I'm not qualified for this case?
Not yet. I'm simply trying to ascertain your familiarity with the topic. For now. Physiac, welcome to the stream, by the way, 1996. How's it going, man? It's fine. Crazy kids. You just, it's cool. If you do an all cap just to show expression, it's all good. Yeah, it's all fine on my part, my dude. By the way, how many people do you have on Twitch? I'm pretty sure not that many. My Twitch guys must be all AFK for now. Pretty sure they're all AFK. Anyways, let's see. Cool498 says hello. How's it going, man? Funchingo is back. Paul Astishin is still here. How's it going, guys?
Alright. It is a prosecutor's duty to learn the background of any case he takes on. I did some research on Rakugos last night and have grasped the overall idea of it.
How could he possibly grasp in a single night?
Rakugo is a form of entertaining storytelling that originated...
The storyteller sits alone on the stage with only a fan and a towel as...
And the Rakugo artist tells long, whimsical stories, giving each character a distinct voice. This tradition art was originally invented by monks to make the sermons more interesting.
This guy knows a lot of stuff.
Are you satisfied? If not, I could explain the 12 types of endings to such stories. Or shall I perform the famous story of Jugemu instead?
It appears he put a bit of study.
Your acknowledgement is most welcome, Prosecutor Blackquill.
I can see why you are known for being quite thorough in your research, Prosecutor. Now I would love to see you perform that story you mentioned, if you don't mind.
If that is your Honor's request. Juggamoo.
Oh, jeez.
Your Honor, can we please get back to the trial?
Oh, right, of course, I nearly forgot.
Seriously, of all things for you to forget?
Now then, back to the case. Prosecutor Blackquill, please tell this court what you witness.
Ooh.
Witness testimony, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. We don't know that much. We don't know that much in this game here. What did Simon saw? I went to the theater yesterday and arrived at approximately 4 p.m. I went straight to Master Tonito's dressing room to say hello. Bucky went into the dressing room thereafter, only to come storming out a while later. What? Master Tonito's junior disciple, Unido, apparently then entered the room soon after. That's when Unido discovered Master Tonito's body. Hello, video game guru! Welcome back to the stream! Now, wait just a minute here, Prosecutor Blackquill. With a testimony like that, you're practically assuming Mr. Webb of the crime.
All I can do is state what I saw. I can't help how it appears.
But a qualified and capable attorney such as you should be able to dispatch with it, right? Well, yeah, duh. Alright, I guess I better start by getting all the info out of him that I can. Alright, let's get some info here. Let's get some info. Boom, bada boom. Cross-examination time here. What Simon saw. We're gonna start pressing here, guys.
I went to the theater yesterday and
Arrived at approximately 4 p.m. That's a very specific time. Let's press on. Let's see. Prosecutor Blackquill, what did you do to go to the theater for the first place? Why did you go there?
I went because I had received an invitation from Master Tonito.
Here, see for yourself. It was a special show commemorating his junior disciple Onido's promotion. It was also an occasion to announce the boy's succession to the stage name of Onido 2. So what exactly does it mean to succeed to a stage name? What's up, Watershow says, sup my man's a woman. How's it going, man? How's it going? Welcome back to the stream. So what exactly does it mean to succeed to a stage name? You really don't know, do you? In performing arts, a name succession is when an artist inherits a predecessor's name. I see. So there was another Onido Rakugo artist before, and his disciple succeeded him, huh? What exactly did your invitation say? It contained a simple letter of salutations and an outline of the show's program.
Oh, it appears Taipu Tonito was going to perform Toki Soba, or Time Soba. He's famous for his masterful pantomime of eating soba, using only his fan as a prop. And Onido was to perform Soba Sei, or Soba Gluton, a soba-themed show, I see.
It seems you know a thing or two about Rakugo yourself, your baldness. The first to perform was the senior disciple Giro, followed by Unido, and lastly Master Tonito. Invitation added to the court records, alright? I see. So that's why you happened to be at the Storyteller's Theater yesterday. So what happened after you arrived? I never had soba. Is it good? I went straight to Master Tonito's dressing room to say hello. Why is Athena wearing a waitress outfit? Because we gave her the waitress outfit. I'm gonna just... I can't look at people's profiles yet. Could I? I must have been looking at... No. We don't got anything else. I went straight to Master Tonito's dressing room to say hello.
Hold it!
Alright, cool. And how did Master Tonito appear when you said hello to him?
I went with the intention of greeting him, but ultimately we didn't actually meet.
You didn't see him? Why not?
Giru escorted me to the dressing room. but we heard the sound of a kugel being performed from within. Thinking the master was rehearsing, we decided to wait in the hall until it was done. You heard a kugel being performed in the dressing room? Yes, not just me, but Giro as well.
In other words, you can confirm that the victim was still alive at around 4 p.m.?
Correct. I couldn't hear him clearly though through the doors, but I'm sure it was Master Tornado. I could tell it was because it was a time soba routine being performed in there.
So that means the victim was killed sometime after that. Okay.
Bucky went into the dressing room thereafter, only to come storming out a while later.
Hold it!
Please tell us in detail how Mr. Wet appeared at the time.
Giro and I were waiting in the hallway for Master Tornado to finish practicing. When Bucky appeared and entered the dressing room with his things.
What happened after that?
We heard what sounded like Bucky shouting inside the room. About 10 minutes later, Bucky came back out of the dressing room looking rather irate.
This is most likely when the murder was committed. The victim was an elderly man. It would have been entirely possible to kill him within the span of 10 minutes.
Heck,
I better come up with some kind of counter-argument and fast.
Master Tornado's junior disciple, Unido, apparently then entered the room soon after.
I want to check out something really quickly here.
Hold it!
Let's press this on right here. What do you mean by apparently? Didn't you see him go in?
No, I couldn't. I wasn't able to see the dressing room door from where I was standing at the time.
So Blackquill, the G is Giro, the dressing room. Okay, yeah, you weren't able to see the dressing room door.
But Giro was right in front of it, so I'm sure she saw it all.
Gyro. I see. And why do you suppose Unido went to the dressing room anyway?
He had just finished his routine, so he was making a courtesy call. A disciple is to pay their master respect right before and after each performance.
Me English daily, me no grammar. Oh wow, tall. And all disciples are expected to do this?
Yes, it's common courtesy among Rakugo artists.
I see. Could you tell us what happened after Unido went into the dressing room?
Certainly. That's when Unido discovered Master Tornado.
Hold it!
And how did Uendo... I'm gonna say Uendo. Yeah, I'm gonna say Uendo. Then how did Uendo act all the time?
After Uendo had been in the dressing room for 2 or 3 minutes, we heard a scream from inside the room, and Uendo came flying out.
Did you hear any signs of a struggle at that time?
No, just Uendo's woeful scream.
I see. That's interesting.
Well done, Prosecutor Blackquill. Your testimony has given us quite a glimpse into the sequence of events.
And Dominic is back. Hello, man. How's it going? Thank you, Prosecutor Blackquill, and please allow me to summarize your testimony. Alright, politician. While Prosecutor Blackquill and Giro were in the hallway waiting for Master Tornado, the accused came along and entered the dressing room with some items in tow. Alright, I like visualization, it's pretty good. He was heard shouting for a time inside the dressing room. And about 10 minutes later, he came back out of the room, seeming rather angry. A short time after the accused had come and gone, Uendo Tornado went into the room. A few minutes later, after having discovered the victim's body, Uendo gave a scream and came running out into the hallway from within. Prosecutor Blackquill and Giro then ran into the room and saw the body for themselves. From the circumstances, it's quite clear that the accused murdered the victim.
It is a crucial testimony indeed.
Okay. defense. An eyewitness was giving conclusive. The eyewitness has given conclusive testimony. We got a new follower on Twitch. Thank you guys. You may not see the number. It's a big glitch stuff, but someone followed me on Twitch. Thank you so much for the follow. Unless either you or you refollowed, one or the other. And yeah, we're about to reach our subscriber goal as well for YouTube, guys. We're like getting so close to the 2K. Not right now, but it's adding up. It always adds up. Why not let it all go now and allow the victims his last right? Not on your life. If Wendell went into the dressing room too and was the first to discover the body, then who's to say he didn't commit the crime? Wendell was in the dressing room for a mere 2, perhaps 3 minutes. He could not have possibly committed murder in that time, nor without making any noise. Ooh, Simon, why did you have to give that awful testimony? Prosecutor Blackquill, can't you give me something a little better to work here? Isn't it up to you to ask the right questions? I am certainly willing to tell you all that I know. So if you truly are capable as you claim, then draw out the need yourself. There's no time for you twisted games, Prosecutor Blackquill. Just admit you don't remember it all that well. Kyomi Naine. Prosecutor Blackquill. Watching you collude the defense like this, I see that you are no prosecutor. Begone, witness, you shall haunt this sacred hall no more. I'm not sure, it's gonna be buffering. Is it buffering for everyone else? I just want to be a little roll call of sorts. Is it like buffering? Are you guys seeing the stream fine? Audio's good? A little break here. Just is everything running all fine and smoothly? I made sure the settings were pretty well. It'll be nice if you guys tell me if it's good or not. Begone, witness. You shall haunt the sacred hall no more. How dare you treat me as some evil spirit to be exorcised? I'll remember this, you blackguard. Thank you, Hihei408. Thank you so much. No buffer for you? Alright, Sky. Thank you. Everything runs great. Thank you, Physique. Don't worry, Prosecutor Blackquill. I've got this. Would I have my way, he would not be the only one here to step down. You half-boiled putrid egg yolk! I object to the notion that I'm a gooey, smelly mess. No buff, no buff? Alright, cool. Thank you guys. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Video Game Guru. Alright. Oh, and really quickly, by the way, guys, I want to let you know that, I'm doing something so I could be not so tired, because, like, as much as I want to sit down for 7 hours, I can't do it, like one day 7 hours, next day and also 7 hours. What I'm doing, I'm gonna play this game for like 5 hours, and after that, we're gonna switch immediately to another game. I'm gonna finish off my playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We are at the Spirit Temple. No, the Shadow Temple. So it's gonna be, it's gonna be late at night. Shadow Temple's kind of creepy, but not so creepy because it's Legend of Zelda. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting doing that at night. So I'm letting you know, like right after this game, we're doing another game right after, and it'll be awesome to have you guys join in on that. Okay, the event's being set up, so hope to see you guys there. Prosecutor Blackwell's testimony was like the lowly opening act of a Rakugo show. He may hold the title of prosecutor, but this time, he stood on the side of the defense. To restore balance to this trial, I would like to present an actual witness for the prosecution.
And who is this witness?
The person who was with Prosecutor Blackquill when the body was discovered. She is another entertainer of the Tornado School, Mrs. Giro Tornado. Who is she? Entertainer. Person here.
Please state your name and occupation, witness.
Hello everyone! I'm here to represent the Tornado School with a twisty twist! Yay! And balloon! There you have it, a stunning balloon hat! Ozama, it's me, the balloon artist you know and love, Giro Tornado! Gairu Tornado. Just call me Giro, sweetie. 1, 2... Balloon!
Oh, what a way to capture your audience attention!
I dare say I can't take my eyes off those balloons.
Please tell me you're talking about the hat, Your Honor. Ah! No reference. No reference. Rated T for team. Oh, Mr. Judge, I'm so glad you liked my performance. Would you consider joining my fan club? Pretty please?
Oh, absolutely.
There goes the E rating, right? Indeed, when Jago. There it goes. Please save your fanboying for after the trial, Your Honor. Anyway, Giro. I can't help but notice, you seem awfully cheerful for having just lost your master. Of course I'm sad. But Shiro would scold me if I didn't put up a big smile. Never show sadness. Smile, smile, smile. With a twisty twist to whist. And balloon! There you have it. One gorgeous cake. Corey Haynes. Hello, how's it going? You're very serious. Very serious, man? Oh, jeez. 8K, you missed a rather curious person here. Very, very curious person. Yes, indeed. I see. I guess an entertainer's gotta do what an entertainer's gotta do. Her balloon art's worse than Rosha's test. All I saw was a severed monster head. Giru, you're obviously a balloon artist. So how did you come to be a member of a Rakugo school? Well, my late father, that is, was a Rakugo artist, you see. So I joined a Tornado school to be just like my daddy someday. I see. My father and I owe so much to Shisho, our master, but that Bucky what? Oh, how could he? I want to see him pay for what he's done as quickly as possible.
Your distress is entirely understandable, and my condolences for your loss.
And not only that, but you have more to say about Mr. Wet? Every time he comes to deliver soba to us, he yells at me. He always tells me to get away. Is there any reason why he would say such a thing to you? He says the smell of my perfume will get into his soba and ruin it. Hello, Lisa T. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Like, how can he say that? This is a great scent.
How very rude of him. I don't blame you for being upset.
Excuse me, Your Honor, but please don't let Giro's balloons bias your judgment. Mr. Wet hasn't been proven guilty yet, remember?
It would always be interesting to see how long that fire of yours will last, Defense. Now then, Giro, please share the truth with the court.
Yes, Giru. Your testimony, please.
Retro! In the house. What's up, man? How's it going? Alright. Before the murder was discovered. From 4 p.m. to a little after 4:20 p.m. when Shisho's body was found, Simon and I were standing in the hallway in front of the dressing room. Before Uendo discovered the body, the only person who had gone in there was Bucky. Kinda think about it, a little while before Bucky showed up, Jugemu was barking like mad.
Prosecutor Blackquill, do you have any objections to this witness testimony?
Make up your bloody mind, sad monk Sahdmadhi. First you exorcise me, now this?
You need only do as you are instructed by this humble servant of the Holy Mother. As there are no objections, Your Honor, let us move on to the salvation of the victim's soul.
Hold it!
Hey, I'm the defense attorney here, Prosecutor Sahdmadhi, and I just might have an objection or two once I actually cross-examine the witness. So what are you asking Prosecutor Blackquill for? I'm the one you should be checking with.
There is a passage in the sacred scriptures of Khura'ism.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Yo, what's up, Mario Star? Nice to be back. My, how's it going, dude?
To stir the wind is beyond the power of a spring chick. In other words, the inexperienced are useless. With that in mind, it seemed more judicious to consult Prosecutor Blackquill.
He doesn't even see you as an adversary, Sykes Dano.
Where's Apollo? Apollo and Trucy are doing their magic show right now. These are the events of where they're doing the magic show. Remember the premiere of Trucy? And Apollo's helping out at that moment right now, I believe. So, in the meantime, Athena's right here by herself. He said, bogus. Well, I won't let either one of you insult me. Also, you have no experience. I'm no inexperienced spring chick. Your Honor, I'm ready to cross-examine the witness.
I hope you can make the Prosecutor Sahdmadhi see you as a worthy adversary, Miss Sykes. I'll allow your cross-examination, so you better strike while the iron is hot.
Oh jeez, before the murder was discovered. Before that, do you have profiles? I want to check out the profiles really quickly just to refresh everyone of the people that are in here. So let's take a little refresher. We got Simon Blackquill, guys, the prosecutor from Dual... Whoa, I'm blurred. Okay, we got Prosecutor Blackquill, the one from Dual Destinies. He is the one who excels in psychological manipulation. No psychology. Prosecutor. Part of this case as well. Typhoon Tornado is the one who died. He was known for his Soba-based routines. Who's like he's a Rakugo storyteller. So the ones that like hide behind the lights, like do like a shadow puppets. Do I want to say is puppets the word? I don't want to bring it down, but it's similar to puppets or like just a play. So let's say play. He does plays. He has two disciples under him. One of the disciples is this guy Bucky. He's the client, the one who had to prove that he did not kill this guy. He still got a lot to learn about noodle making. There's Nayuta, the prosecutor at the moment. There is Giru Tornado, balloon artist and her master's the senior disciple. She has 12 years of performances under her belt. Nice. All right, cool. So these are the only people we have at the moment. Great. And I just want to take a little refresher there. And you guys know what the course is all about. In case you guys don't know what the case is, I hope you guys could help one another out. I'll also do my best to help you out about what's the case about and what it's not about. I can't play it because my 3DS doesn't allow me to download M-rated games. It's not M-rated games, but indeed, let's Retro's helping us out with a little like spike, guys. Let's see if we get some likes while we investigate. Could we reach our one more extra guy to reach our 1,560 people? That would be super cool, but it's all up to you guys if you guys want to subscribe for Nintendo content, and you know, practically every day. So, without further ado, before the murder was discovered. From 4 p.m. to a little after 4:20 p.m. when Shiso's body was found. Simon and I were standing in the hallway in front of the dressing room. Before Anita discovered the body, the only person who had gone in there was Bucky. Kinda think of it, a little while before Bucky showed up, Jugima was barking like mad. Okay. Yeah, we reached our sub goal already, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. My girl's shaking that balloon though, Retro. Alright, so guys, we're gonna press on right here. Let's see what we get.
Hold it!
And that was from the statement. Oh, let's see. Let's check out really quickly. The statement that we decided to press was from 4 p.m. to a little after 4:20 p.m. when Shisu's body was found. Well, the murder must have happened sometime between those 20 minutes, correct? But 20 minutes isn't a lot of time, is it? I don't know. I mean, what do you want me to say? That's what happened, you know? Isn't that right, Simon?
Yes, Kiru and I can both confirm that Master Tornado still lived around 4 p.m.
Oh, yeah, you can, can't you? You see? Game Boy! Simon and I were standing in the hallway in front of the... Andrew Tran, hello, how's it going? Simon and I were standing in the hallway in front of the dressing room. Okay.
Hold it!
The fact that the two of you were in the front of the dressing room means you were able to see everyone who went in and out, right? Of course. Are you insinuating that I was daydreaming or sleeping while standing up or something? No, of course not. I saw everything, I tell you. Fine, so you say anyway. But did you really? Before we knew to discover the body, the only person who had gone in there was Bucky.
Kinda think of it, a little while before Bucky showed up, Jugemu was barking like mad. Okay.
Hold it!
Only the defendant and Uendo just entered around the time of the murder? That's right. That's why it must have been Bucky who killed poor Shisho. Let's take a deep breath, okay, Giro? So, not a single other person set foot into the dressing room during that time. I already told you over and over, didn't I? There was nobody else. I must apologize on Aurora's behalf. Even her memory is that of a spring chase. Please overlook her transgression as best as you can. Oh, I see. Poor thing. Hang in there, sweetie. Hey, who are you calling a bird brain, buddy? Kinda think of it, a little while before Bucky showed up, Jugemu was barking like mad.
Hold it!
See? Jugemu? That's my doggy, I keep him at the theater. Let's see... With a twisty twist? And Balloon, there you have it, my cute little Jugemu. He's kinda creepy looking. Oh, but he's a really, really good boy. And why was Jugemu barking? Do you think it's because he saw someone suspicious? If so, we may have a new suspect in this case. Now, why was he barking again? Oh, I remember, because it was time for me to feed him. So I went in his yard and gave him some food. Couldn't somebody have slipped into the dressing room while you were doing that? Nope, the door out the yard was wide open. I would have seen it if anybody went into the dressing room. Prosecutor Blackquill, come down to the stand for a sec. Please. How many times must I do this? You saw what Giro was talking about, right? Why did you mention it before? Yeah, but it's a great investment, Game Boy. I also haven't done full-out PC yet. I can't be expected to remember every minute detail. Well, remember them now, please! Did Giro go out into the yard? Yes, I remember now that she went to feed Jugemu. Wow. And I saw her looking towards the dressing room quite frequently as well. Okay. Do you recall anything else? It looked as though she were feeding the dog a great quantity of dumplings or something. Jugemu couldn't finish them all, so he buried the rest in the corner of the yard. That's about all I can remember. It looks like Giro was telling the truth. Your Honor, I'd like Giro's last statement added to her testimony. Yo, Frogid! How's it going, bro? Welcome to the stream.
As you wish, defense.
How's it going? I was in the yard, but the door was wide open so I could watch on the dressing room. I'm gonna press on this. So anyways, what we got right here is like, I was in the yard, but the door was wide open so I could keep watch on the dressing room.
Hold it!
Okay. You know what this means, right, Giro? You weren't in the hallway the entire time after all, were you? Well, okay, I did go out into the yard, but it was just for a second. And the yard door was wide open so I could still see the dressing room the whole time. The door was open so she could still see the dressing room? Prosecutor Blackquill, I need you to understand again. Please.
What am I? Your lady in waiting?
Do you remember anything about the time Giro was in the yard?
Simply that Jugemu buried the food he couldn't finish in the corner of the yard. That's about all I can remember.
Thank you. I didn't really need to hear about the dog again, though. When I finished feeding Jugemu, I returned to the hallway. And then I saw Bucky go into the dressing room. No question about it. Okay, so around the time of the murder, Gira and Simon were hanging out just outside the dressing room. Guess I'm going to have to find a flaw in there somehow if I want to get anywhere. Why is Athena dressed like that? Because I gave her that outfit. I think, yeah, this was the most suspicious one. Like, she's in the yard, but the door was all open, so we'll keep watching the... Why is she keeping watch on the dressing room? Like, I mean, if Blacquill's is also there to check out the dressing room, why does she care? Give me a second, I'm gonna drink some water. Okay. Anyways. Let's see what they got over here. Let's present some stuff, and I'm gonna bring up the top screen. Present that, don't tell me anything. Okay, hello, Lenny Dot, how's it going? So what happened so far? Could we fill in my boy Frogget? I'll try to fill in as much as to my memory, but I'm very bad at explaining things. The thing is that this was a very rushed case. We went immediately to court. We don't know that much details. All we know is this one chubby guy who eventually was, no. There's an old man who got killed. We don't know why. Because there's no weapon, nor there's really any evidence that points to how exactly he died. All he does, like, he's face planted on this bowl of noodles. Because he was killed while he was eating. And there was this chubbier dude who's like, was destined to become, like, the old man was going to give him some deeds, but did not. They accused the chubby guy because the way he's kind of talking, and the way that, he's probably one of the very few that entered that room that the old guy was in, and left, and he didn't say anything else. He's framed for a couple of reasons. The way he talks to the old dude, and the way that, he was one of the very few that was in the room. It was like only him and someone else. Anyways, I was in the yard, the door was wide open, so I could keep watching into the dressing room. Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. It's very terrible. I think my explanation was like 3.5. It's like you get some character ideas. I'll show you the... Let me show you a picture really quickly if you guys want to get ideas. And we can't show you pictures because there's no profiles here. Anyways. Please try to explain my dudes. Oh, the way he talks. So, like, the thing is, like, this guy's very... I'll show you once there's pictures. But right now I can't show any pictures whatsoever. What I am going to show you, though, is, well, something that goes wrong with this testimony. Oh, let me show you this picture, then. This could work. Look. Dressing room right there, guys. Dressing room was where all the action went out. So there's an old guy right there, just, like, waiting. You know, this old dude, whatever. Two people entered the dressing room. They both left. The last guy who left said, like, hey, look, someone died, and so they think the other guy who was mysteriously there. I thought there was so much more active on here than people on Twitch. Yeah, most Twitch people, I mean, it's fine. Anyways. Yeah, the door was wide open. It's nowhere near wide open. That's literally just a thing here. Either way, I'm just gonna look at everything else. Let me show you the picture here. See, this guy died in the dressing room. You don't know really why. Just making soba noodles, covering soba flour. There's 2 drink cans in the fridge. I'll just present this. I'm pretty sure this is it. I don't think there's anything else that could, like, say otherwise. If anything, Simon's statement. There we go, we're gonna present the backstage diagrams. There's nothing else that really should work. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Objection.
Objection!
That's how it's done. It's really easy so far. So, you were able to keep an eye on the dressing room while you were out in the yard. Is that correct? That's right. The door out into the yard was wide open. Very simple right now. Sorry, but that makes 0 sense. Take a look at this diagram of the backstage area. There's a clear contradiction between this diagram and the witness testimony.
Oh? I'm afraid I don't understand, Miss Sykes.
Please point out what contradicts the witness testimony. Branding! Knopf says, hello, I'm finally back. What I missed? You missed out on this case number 4 that we just started not so long ago. It's really something. Really is something. I really wish I could explain once I get the pictures going on here.
Take that!
Oh, did I not really point it right? I thought if you do the door, it wouldn't matter. Sorry. Blah, blah, blah. I thought the door was gonna work out. Apparently it does not work. A penalty for lightweight thinking. Irk. I promise to point out the contradiction this time, Your Honor. Was it not? Yeah, that was a little whoopsie right there. So seals right there. Pretty sure that's the door. The circular motion thing shows that it's a swinging door. So I just point at the center then? Or should I point at the gap? Because this thing seems to be oddly specific. I thought the door was going to just give us as it is. The time of his entry is when you get a penalty? Haha. Practically. I'm going to save it regardless. I don't really care. Alright, well, I'm going to point at the blank spot.
Take that!
Thank you. Gira was at the yard near the doghouse. Prosecutor Blackquill even saw her there. And while she was out there, the door to the yard had been left open.
Ah, I see.
Yes, the door to the yard was wide open, as Giru said. It would have blocked her view, making it impossible for her to see the dressing room. What? No way! But even if there were admittedly a few, no, Miss Giru was not keeping watch. How much would that really affect this case? It would greatly affect the case. From the spot Prosecutor Blackquill stood, he couldn't see the dressing room door either. Anyone could have entered the dressing room during that time without being seen. Eek! Giru, what the frick? Get away, you fly. Giru, why are you trying to hide the fact that you weren't watching the dressing room? What?
Objection!
Hide the fact? You speak as though you think she had something to do with the murder. Rather than deliberate deception, it was more likely a simple oversight. Right, witness? Well, I was so shocked by what happened, I was just confused, that's all. Even though she is trying to keep up a brave front as an entertainer, the truth is that she is being torn apart by grief. There we go. And by the way, PM Inter-Tech, how's it going, bro? Welcome to the stream, and welcome to everybody that's currently tuned in. We got over 30 viewers on YouTube gaming side. I'm going to check how many people we got on Twitch. I believe we have... I know the follower goal is off, the viewer count is very bad, but in any case, there's 5 people currently on Twitch. Thank you guys for being on the Twitch side. Thank you for all of those that are on YouTube gaming. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, be sure to honestly consider leaving a like or subscribing to the channel for more Nintendo content. Final little reminder, mini reminder, is that after this stream, it's not going to be as long as last time. It's not 7 hours. This is going for like 4 or 5 hours, guys. And after that stream, we're doing the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time playthrough. We are doing the Shadow Temple, and I would love to have you guys join in on me as well. Because as you see, this game is all about business. It really is. So, up to you guys. For her mind to be in turmoil is hardly unexpected.
Yes, it must be very difficult indeed.
To a disciple, one's master is akin to a real parent. Surely his shock is immense. The way this lawyer tries to pin the blame on this poor soul at the first opportunity. All I can say is, defense attorneys are heartless creatures indeed. But that wasn't what I was trying to do! Is it beyond your comprehension, defense? Your unskilled argument is scarring this witness even further. And if we ask the people of this courtroom, I'm sure they would agree. What? The gallery doesn't even get a say in this? Are you afraid to find out what they think ill of you? Or perhaps you are in the wrong? Yeah, Shadow Temple's very scary, and what better way to do a scary temple than at night? Listen to them now with that keen sense of hearing you're so proud of. He's right, that was harsh. He didn't even have to go that far. I feel kind of sorry for the witness. Why is the lawyer's outfit so yellow? No, I was just trying to find the truth. Why is the whole gallery siding with Prosecutor Sahdmadhi? The people understand. They know what is right and what is wrong. That lawyer's still in training, isn't she? Why is she all by herself? I hear the voices of the gallery. I can hear the voices of their hearts. It's so intense. I feel so alone up here, fighting by myself. Are you afraid, child? It is ludicrous to come to trial with such paltry preparation of the soul. I command you to leave this courtroom at once. But I can't give up. I have to. I have to keep pressing on. As long as there was a moment when nobody was watching the dressing room door, the defendant can't be convicted solely on Prosecutor Blackwill's and Giru's testimony. Giru. Even now, you continue to resist? You are such a childish in defeat as well as I see. I'm not out for count yet, Buster. I'm just getting started. Despite your posturing, is it not true that you're resolved? You could crumble out at any moment. But with a little push, you would surely succumb to despair. Not butterfly, yo. A little push such as this piece of conclusive evidence. Conclusive evidence, huh? That is correct. We found a critical piece of evidence at the scene of the crime. The victim's dying message, which clearly implicates the accused, Lucky Wet. Look at these Japanese playing cards, known as karuta, lined up at the table. Yeah, he's good at making us hate him, like in an interesting way. It's not like hate me because he's like so majestic, but hate. I don't know. He has that nice prosecutor character. Look at these. Yeah, the karutas. Those are the Japanese playing cards lined up on the table. These special English version karuta cards spell out a message. That message, wheat number 4. Wheat number 4? You mean wheat noodle number 4? Yes, wheat noodle number 4, as the 4th head chef of wheat soba is also known. The message points out to none other than the accused, Bucky Wet. No!
That makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
Wow, great job, Mr. Prosecutor! Oh no, this is really, really bad. What can I do? What do I do? Scar, water cell, that's so true, man. Crime scene report, updating the court record. Would you still carry on your futile ride in the face of this irrefutable evidence? You can say whatever you want, but we won't know until we... It is cruel to give the accused false hope. You will only compound his suffering. Wise people of the courtroom, do you not agree?
He's right. It's cool to make it suffer when it's conclusive evidence. What an incompetent noob. They feel bad for the victim and the defendant.
What? But I'm trying to prove Mr. Wood's innocence here. I know you can't hear them, defense. Their voices implore you to save the accused soul. Alright, man. We'll see you, like, when you go back to your dorm. It's time for you to let it go and move on, you inexperienced lawyer. By the way, Boxdown, welcome to the stream. How's it going, brother? Or sister? I can't tell. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Like, I think I've confused, like, a couple of people once. I'll just say hi. I'm gonna just say hi to people. I'll just say hi. Hi, guys. And people. And T-Rexes. If there's a T-Rex out watching, say hello to the Velociraptors. You lack the competence with which to accomplish anything meaningful here. Is he right? By the Wander Wyborn. Hello. Is he right? Is this too much for me to handle on my own? What good is she doing anybody? She should just quit right now. Gear. Now, defense. Leave everything to this humble servant of the Holy Mother.
Silence!
I love silence. What the frick? He's trying to use your keen sense of hearing against you to manipulate the trial, Athena. Yee! What a cheap trick for a supposedly holy man. Alright, by the way, Ace McGraw, we'll see you later, man. I hope you feel better. You should have messed with Simon's favorite soba shop. Indeed. So Simon? And you fought noodles in the gallery. Can't a man watch a trial in peace? This inexperienced amateur is about to turn the trial around. Does that prosecutor really think she can turn things around? The mood in this courtroom is starting to change.
Prosecutor Blackquill, what are you doing on the defense bench?
I get bored of watching from the gallery. Besides, if I were to leave this trial to this brain chick and lose my favorite soba shop in the process, I'll be quite cross. Lenny Dottie is from Dual Destinies. You won't know too much of this man, but he is a very crucial person in the Dual Destiny story, and even as of now, a very amazing prosecutor. You voluntarily stand on the side of impurity and sin? Truly, what a fool you are. To think you're so easily manipulated by his parlor tricks. Whatever happened to qualified and capable Athena? I just let my guard down a little bit, but it won't happen again. Think gird up your loins and steel yourself for battle. I'm not girding up anything in this skirt. Oh wait, I'm not girding up anything in this skirt. I don't think Blackquill has a skirt, guys. I'm not girding up anything in this skirt. But I am ready to get serious.
Talk to them!
It seems there is now yet another soul I must cast down into hell. Oh, because you do. I was in prison for a long time, and hell sounds no worse than Cell, to be honest. Ah, but the fires of hello will not be the end of your suffering. For the sin you have just committed, you shall surely be reborn as a panda in your next life. A white and black reverse panda, that is. And you shall be put in a zoo to be exposed to public ridicule. A threat like that won't work on Prosecutor Blackquill. After all, he's already used to looking like a panda in this life. Bogus! Who are you calling a panda? Nice. So sorry. I see that you are both prepared to face the fires of damnation. Gairu, thank you for your service. You may step down now. Okie dokie, bye bye balloon! And she went off. Does everything have to be about balloons with her? Triggered. Totally triggered, I'll be triggered. Sort of. Now then. Zooks. Roasted by the OK Master. Nayuta be like, I have a witness prepared to testify about the Karuta cards.
And who is the witness this time?
The first to discover the body and someone who witnessed the crime scene firsthand is Mr. Uendo Tunido. The time has come for that ponytailed pair over here to finally let it go and move on. That quote.
Very well, let's bring in this witness then.
Let's see this witness, my dudes.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
I am Rakugo Storyteller Uendo Tunido. Even my performance isn't worth watching. Yeah, I will certainly watch my words. I wouldn't say anything thoughtless to get arrested. After all, that'd be a Raku no-no. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Hold it!
You can't leave yet. You've only just introduced yourself. Oh, my. Are you a fan of mine, miss? Would you like my autograph? One moment. Ow! What do you think you're doing? During a stand-up ceremony, my fan deserves a fan, after all. Like puns. A fan for a fan, nice one. More like a sub for a sub. Sub to my. No, okay, not kidding. I am not about that sub one. That's not cool. A fan for a fan, nice one. Why, if it isn't Simon, how are you doing on this fine day, sir? Quite a dilly of a pickle we found ourselves in, wouldn't you say? That's a dude? Wait, whoa, this a dude? It's a dude? Wait, whoa. Excuse you. I'm gonna search this up right now, before I read anything else. He has less he? Dang it, I was thinking waifu material here. Never mind, take that back. Disappointing. It doesn't matter. Okay, no. Anyways, stop being weird. I don't believe I've ever seen you talk quite so much, Window. Not every 4 minute place like this, you know? I got butterflies here, can't you see? Why do I always get the weird ones? Pardon me, witness. As much as I enjoy your banter, I believe we better return to the case at hand. I'm messing with you, Crazy Chris. I suppose you're right. In that case, I was promoted to Futasume yesterday and received the stage name of Uendo. And the show was our way of celebrating my new name and middle rank standing. And then that happened. A very feminine man. I must say, a very feminine man. I never dreamed something like that had happened, or not in a million years. And just as I got my chance to start repaying my debt to Shisho too. Yeah, plus, I'm worried about Gairu. The way she clung to Shisho, poor thing. I told her to keep a stiff off her lip. It's like stiff like rigor mortis. Keep telling those lame jokes and Cecil will scold you from the grave. I wouldn't mind getting yelled at, you know, if it meant seeing him again. Uendo, please, as charming as your various characters are, this isn't a Rakugo stage. Let us hear your testimony now, witness. Tell the court about the evidence left at the scene, the proof of the accused's guilt. Shisho's dying message. Alright. I noticed Shisho's dying message right away. The stiff cards are right there next to the stiff, you see. Hey now, enough with the silly puns already, hehe. Anyway, I got the meaning right away. I knew it must have been talking about Bucky. That was the master's final message left as he was drowning in soba broth. It was so like Shisho not to write Bucky's name outright. Plain and simple wasn't his style. That was very weird. Bucky, who's Bucky? I'll show you who's Bucky. Bucky, see, if you played the Avengers... No, not the Avengers. Let me show you who Bucky is. Bucky is our client, the you know, the guy who's being claimed that he killed good old-fashioned Typhoon Tornado, but he did not. He's weird though. We don't know too much about him. I think we're defending this guy, and yeah, Baroni. This is a very interesting cast. This like reminds me of the second case of how colorful the cast was. Nothing's gonna beat Bonnie though, but you know.
Well, that certainly a more entertaining testimony than usual. The variety of characters performed by the witness was absolutely splendid.
But he shouldn't be performing on any characters in the first place, Your Honor. And Uendo, the murder weapon hasn't been determined yet. So how can you say that the victim was drowned in soba broth? It's obvious. All you have to do is look at the crime scene. He was found with his face shoved in the bowl. It's only natural to assume he was drowned in the broth for the noodles. Except we're not here to assume things, Uendo, so please stick to the facts. Yes, indeed, Dominic's in here. My, it's like the soba chef to kill. It's so like a soba chef to kill someone in this way, wouldn't you say? And with the Karuta message Lucky left behind, it's clear Bucky what did it.
Setting aside the issue of the murder weapon for now, your dying message certainly does seem to be irrefutable evidence.
Indeed, it proves the absolute guilt of the accused. I'm actually gonna search up Soba right now. I'm actually gonna share a link for a picture of Soba if you guys want to see it. I'm curious how it looks myself. It's Japanese name for buckwheat, thin noodles from buckwheat flours. And the dude is named Bucky. Our dude is named Bucky. He was meant to do these buckwheat noodles. It actually looks very good. I could see myself eating some of this. I've never had. I'm not one to usually grab like anything with like any Asian food. I'm not much of an international food eater, except Italian. That's not. But everyone does Italian. You know, everyone does like pasta and pizza. Here, I'll show you a picture I'm staring at. Here, right there. Here you go, guys. If you guys want to know what soba looks like, there is that. And don't ask me how it tastes like, because I never had it before. And yeah, Bucky O'Hare. Yeah, it's not soda. It's not soda. It's like noodles. It's noodles. Very nice. It looks good. Sorry. Just getting myself adjusted on my seat here, and let's go on. Indeed, it's the absolute guilt of the accused. Even I gotta admit, I can't see how that message could mean anything else. Bucky used soba for the deed, all to get back the soba shop deed. Yeah. This testimony makes Mr. Wet look super guilty. I had to do something.
That's his conclusive evidence? What a farce.
What do you mean, Simon?
What's this? I thought you said you weren't planning on asking me for help?
Ah, I did, and I won't. Thank you very much. Simon must have found an inconsistency in the testimony. I'd better listen carefully and try to see what he found. Alright. No, Wendo is sitting, I believe. Wendo is sitting. Let's see. Shisho's dying message. I noticed Shisho's dying message right away. I don't want to press it, to be honest. I don't know why. The stiff cards are right there next to the stiff, you know. You see. I want to see what exactly they're talking about. So I want to look at the crime scene report. They didn't say whether to press for evidence necessarily. I probably am. But see, the stiff cards are right there next to the stiff, you see. We're going to see. As you can see, the cards are indeed in front of the man, but the stiff, I'm assuming it's the green box, if anything, of what they're talking about. That's also on the table. Okay. Gotta leave it there. Gonna look back right there. Hey now, enough with the silly puns already. Hehe. Anyway, I got the meaning right away. I knew it must have been talking about Bucky. That was Master's final message. Left as he was drowning in soba broth. How was he... If he was drowning with his bowl under, how was he gonna like look for the card? Like, oh, I'm drowning, but let me quickly grab some cards they're in random order and I'm just gonna message it. You can't drown and do the card thing, so I'm actually gonna press this one first. A bit of a switcheroony right here, you know? Let's see.
Hold it!
I want to press this one. This makes not much sense. So the victim lined up those cards in his final moments? How can you be so certain that's how it went down? I know Sisho. He would never let someone get the last word on him, even in death. By the way, Sylveon, Jaden Lumley, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? I know Shisho never let the last word on him, even in death. With his face in the soba broth and his conscience fading away, he left a message that pointed toward Bucky as he left his world. It's the only way it could have happened. Wait, thank you. The only way? Now you're just speculating. Look, a dying message is something you leave as you're dying, right? I saw a scene like that in a detective show. Duendo, we have a saying in my country. Silence is more precious than diamonds. We're on the right track. We're on the right track. Please do not speak any more than is necessary. But talking is my livelihood, you know? I talk all the time. This and that, truths and untruths. I can't stop myself from talking. Hopefully he'll stick to the truths without any of those untruths. It's so, by the way, the dying message, it is, let's show you.
just gonna keep on pressing evidence, I'll tell you that much. Just get to the point, your testimony is starting to become more like innuendo. What? We can't get, yeah, it said wet number 4, really, that's what it really said. I was hoping I could just point the evidence directly to it. It's so like she's supposed to not write Bucky's name outright. Plain and simple wasn't his style. I'm curious about the quotes plain and simple, so I'm gonna do this one. What do we get here? Oh, and indeed, guys, we have it's more official here. To be honest, I'm gonna change the sub goal right here. Huge thanks to all of you guys helping me reach to 1,560. You guys have been such a huge support with that. And while we may or may not reach 1,570 today, either way, I really do appreciate all the support you guys have been here with the Ace Attorney franchise of well, specifically Spirit of Justice. I'm gonna do more, probably Dual Destinies. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do Dual Destinies after I do the other non-Ace Attorney playthrough, which, in case you guys don't remember, sorry. Real quick, little shameless promotion. Vote for the next playthrough. This one's been going on for like 2 or 3 days now, so be sure to do your final votes on that, because we're nearing up the end of this game. And you know, when this game ends, I'm gonna be doing one of those games. I'm actually leaning a bit towards Undertale, because voice impersonations that I'll be able to do with a voice changer that I bought, as well as you know, you guys get to interact with me playing it. Still a nice RPG series, you know, straight to the point, cheesy. I haven't played it myself, so it's gonna be another blind playthrough. Don't you think it's strange? Could a dying person really leave such a convoluted message? Straw doesn't work for you? It should work fine. Does it work for everyone else? Even in the throes of death, it was Shiso's nature to throw in a twist somehow. Truly the consummate entertainer till the very end, don't you think? Was he really that great of a man, Simon? It would have been no easy task, to be sure. You wanna vote for Undertale? I'll make my vote count for Undertale. How's that sound? Undertale's winning by a good amount, guys. For those that are wondering for Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door, really, Undertale is also an RPG. So, you know, who knew? It wasn't an entertainer for 55 years for nothing. If I ever bite the big one like that, I want to leave a message as good as Shiso's. Hehe. Well, let's hope it never comes to that. Simon, are all Rakugo artists like this? It's hard to say. It could simply be the eccentricity of an entertainer. Perhaps he's hiding something. Well, he doesn't have to entertain people in a court of law. And if he is trying to hide something, maybe it'll show up as a contradiction or something. I'm gonna search up the autopsy if you guys want to. I'll do that by all means. Pull up the good old autopsy and see what's up there. Between 2 to 5 p.m., suffocation, nothing was found in his lungs. Nothing found in his lungs. So I guess what you guys are saying here, what you guys are practically saying is that since, like, I think it's this one, the drowning in soba broth. If he was drowning in soba broth, he would have found some broth in the lungs, right? I mean, because your lungs would have been filled up if you drown. Yeah, you should find something there. So that's pretty simple, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and save really quickly. Be that cool guy and save. Leaks. Alright, we are gonna do the Taifu autopsy report. Instead of died of suffocation, it was died of drowning, which is sort of suffocation, but we'll see here. Let's go.
Objection!
Boom, shakalaka. There's a contradiction in the Windows testimony. And will you care to explain where, Mrs. Sykes? Miss Sykes? Letting you know, whoever, if you guys play Meetomo, there's a Meetomo and Kirby collaboration. Grab some free stuff. I don't play Meetomo anymore, but it's there if you guys want to know. Nintendo news. Certainly, Your Honor. According to the autopsy report, nothing unusual was found in the victim's lungs. That's true? Ah, yes, it does say that, doesn't it?
You're nervous. You're nervous, boy. Nervous. If he had drowned in a bowl of soba, then there should have been some soba broth in his lungs. But since there wasn't any, it means the victim was suffocated with something other than soba broth.
What?
This is the contradiction you notice, isn't it, Simon?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I guess I showed you.
But if drowning in the soba broth wasn't the cause of death, then what was the victim's face thrust into that bowl?
Typhoon Tornado's face was thrust into the bowl after the murder. After. I remember. No, but yeah. Because no soba broth was discovered in the victim's lungs, his head must have been placed into the bowl after he was killed. And that's when the soba broth must have been spilled on the Khura'in cards. In other words, the victim could not have lined up the cards as he was drowning.
I see. It was done after he was already dead. But why would the culprit do such a thing?
I'm afraid I don't know that.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
What you got against us now, boy? What you got against us now? You boast of psychological expertise, yet you cannot determine a simple motive. My sides are liable to split at the absurdity. What? And I suppose you know why? Of course, desecrating the body in that manner indicates something. Yeah, you guys already know. You guys are putting the okay emojis. You guys already know. Whenever he does that, just put those in. Feel no shame. Indicates a strong sense of enmity on the part of the perpetrator.
Yes, that does make sense. It certainly paints a clear picture of the culprit's intense feelings towards the victim.
Feelings of resentment over the theft of the soba shop's deed, no doubt. Just great. Now the judge has an even more unfavorable impression of Bucky.
Silence!
Must you come undone at every juncture? If the culprit had time enough to set up Master Tornado's body,
Do you think they would have honestly failed to notice a dying message? Good point. The cards were right in front of his body, after all. Rationally speaking, there's no way the culprit could have missed that.
Objection!
But was the accused rational at the time, given the way he stormed out of that room?
Silence!
There we go.
never mind that. I have something more important to ask Wendo.
Me? You saw the Khura'in cards firsthand, did you not? Would you care to tell us about them a bit more in detail? Those tiny crime scene photos show us precious little of what I wish to know. Well, those cards are from Shiso's special Soba Scenes of Tokyo Past set. Each card is related in some way to Soba. Spare me the history lesson. Just tell me how the cards looked at the scene, and no more. Well, there was a Soba broth spilled all over them.
That was not too much help, I'm afraid. Jack McDowell's in the chat. Hello, Jack McDowell. I am acting as the judge at the moment. How's you doing? Welcome to the stream. Everybody, I am the judge, and I am very excited to have you all in here as we are streaming this game. Anyways, back to the dialogue. Prosecutor Sahdmadhi, do you have a photo that shows the cards more clearly?
I do. Please accept this meager offering, Your Honor.
Oh my, what a delightful looking cards.
Well.
Tearing Prosecutor Sahdmadhi's conclusive evidence apart should be a breeze with this.
Huh? Don't tell me you haven't noticed. Don't be silly, of course I have. And not noticed anything, but I can't exactly say that now, can I? Okay.
Mr. Sykes, do you really see a problem with the prosecution's claim about these cards? I just don't know what's wrong with these things here. Well, go on, then.
Alright, it's do or die.
All I have to do is study the picture, and these cards were rearranged, containing a contradiction or a kind of riddle. Let's look before we make the options. Some of the options I wanted to easily eliminate, but let's look at the cards on itself. I'm gonna put in a big old zoom in, guys. Let me zoom in this whole thing. Oops, mess up the whole thing. Layout, right there. Let's zoom it up. And let's stare at those cards like we never stared at them before. So, what do we have here? I'm actually gonna chop it up even more so. You guys need to see that thing in detail. You guys gotta see that thing. We gotta study that bad boy. So, what do we have here? If they were rearranged, let me ask you. Okay. Yeah, there's two things that I established from this. Two things that I got from this, guys. So number one, they're rearranged because you could tell by the spills of the stains don't match up whatsoever. N should be completely soaked. O should be completely soaked. And so I'm not sure how it'll rearrange. It's probably gonna show it, but the thing is now, remember that our guy Chunky? What's his? I forget his name. Bucky. Our boy Bucky was the first guy who entered in, then left. Then someone came in, so that means the second person, who was the guy that we're currently talking to, was it? Yeah. The person who eventually we were just talking to must have rearranged it for something. So he probably had to do something with this murder case, even more so than what we think he already is. I don't know who's more of the murderer. Him? I mean, her? Him? I don't know. But you see, probably one of them rearranged this. So what we're gonna say, they were just simply rearranged. Alright. These cards are rearranged.
But how can you tell?
Please take a good look at these cards, Your Honor. The answer is right in front of us.
Where exactly should we be looking, Mrs. Sykes?
Hello, E-Man. How's it going, bro? Chosen! ¿Qué pasa, amigo? And we got X-Man 1239. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. Please focus your attention on the Soba Bra stains on these cards. The outline of these stains don't match up with the larger stain on the table.
Oh, just look at that. You're absolutely right. And?
Please recall that the Soba broth was spilled and got on the cards after the murder, when the victim's face was placed in the bowl.
Yes, go on.
By the stains, we can see that the culprit deliberately rearranged the cards after that. In other words, this message was altered in order to pin the crime on my client.
Oh, what? And then if we put the cards back in their original positions,
we can restore the evidence and see who the cards are really pointing toward.
That's true. Kun.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's do this. All I have to do is rearrange the cards so that the stains match up. Oh, do I get to do that? Hey! They already know what's up, man. My dude, I'm the interactive guy with the touchscreen 3DS. Let's go do this right now. Where was this W card originally? Oh, that's really awesome. Perfect. Okay, the H card is next. Let's see, where was this H card originally? Okay, we're getting somewhere, my dudes. Yes, now the E card. Let's see, where was this E card originally? A perfect match! Next up is the T card. Let's see, where was this T card originally? Great, that fits right in there. Now the N card. Let's see, where was this N card originally? There, that looks good. Now O. Let's see, where was this O card originally? That's obvious. Gort the fork, hello man. Nice, almost done. Now the last card is 4. Let's see. Who's Owen 4th?
Owen? Who's Owen? Owen 4th? Owen? Owen 4th?
Take that!
Owen 4th. So the message, week number 4, was originally supposed to say Owen 4th. And its original message is our clue to the identity of the true culprit.
What?
That indignant look on Prosecutor Sahdmadhi's face is positively priceless. This is absurd! So it was originally Owen 4th? Was it week number 4? Maybe the lawyer is smarter than we thought.
Order in the court. Well, I never would have imagined that there was more to these cards than meets the eye.
Alright, Owen 4th. So now that that's settled, what does this Owen 4th mean? Isn't this Athena's theme? I'm pretty sure it is. That's not crazy.
Well, that's settled. What does this Owen 4th mean?
Wait. Am I... And that's when we realize, kids. Don't do it. Okay. What else is supposed to? Who else is supposed to provide an explanation? Of course it's you. But I hadn't thought that far yet. Change the cards around and all you like. But if you cannot explain what the message means, then it is as worthless as you are, defense. No! Oh snap. This ain't good, this ain't good. A quick break. And so the spring chick that fancies itself a graceful swan is brought back down to earth. I have to do something, but what? Still your thoughts for a second.
There's a perfectly good witness to question over there.
Oh, right! That's a good idea! Come on, Athena. Get a hold of yourself. Innuendo, what does the phrase Owen 4th mean anything to you? Does it mean anything to you? No. There's no one named Owen in the Tornado family, or our circle of friends. Go ahead, ask anybody you like. You can't be serious. Having rummaged through the empty mine, I see you have expected. Turned up nothing.
Silence!
I'm afraid I have no idea who the devil this Owen 4th is, either.
But the fact remains that the cards were rearranged to pin the blame on Mr. Wright. And that itself proves that the defendant isn't the real culprit. Prosecutor Blackquill is right. Besides, the important question here is not, Atheist Sylvian, check your internet speed maybe if you're having issues with the stream, because everybody else seems to have it smoothly unless I'm incorrect, unless you guys are incorrect with it. If you guys are having very laggy stuff, tell me so I can fix it. But really do check your internet, or if anything. I think I need someone to help her. Yep, that's why I brought Blackquills over here. Besides, the important question here is not who is the message point to, but rather who rearranged the cards. There we go. Why didn't you point that out earlier if you already knew? So sorry. In any case, there were two opportunities for someone to rearrange the cards. The first was when Mr. Wet entered the dressing room, and the second was when Wendo discovered the body. Are you accusing me of rearranging the cards? Me, who came to testify out of the goodness of my heart?
Well, you didn't exactly come running out screaming away, did you? Even a mere 2 to 3 minutes is more than enough time to get up to some devil.
Yeah, I think Tyler's Town of Salem and Payday 2. That's quite interesting. And yo, Phoenix Wright, what's up, man? How's it going, bro? And Kayla! Hi, Kayla's! How's it going?
What exactly were you doing in there, you window?
Sips tea. Where's the tea sipping stuff, man? That's like me up in here. Just letting you guys know, you could do exclamation mark sip to sip some tea if you guys want to. That sounds crazy. Put down the tea and spit out your answer. Eep! Mr. Prosecutor! What's the guy supposed to do at a time like this? Silence is more precious than diamonds, Willis. Therefore, you need only stay silent.
That devil is the defense is devious. They're waiting for you to make a slip of the tongue. Oh, I see. So that's what they're after, is it? In that case, Your Honor, I decided to not say another word. Very good. After all, your right to remain silent is protected by law. Well, Prosecutor Blackquill, any other brilliant ideas you'd like to share?
Did you hear that, Sykes Dano? A Rakugo artist is afraid to speak. Whoever heard of such a thing?
Are you trying to taunt him into talking? Such a petty trick would never work. Please, could someone help me fill in Caleb, por favor, please? And huge thanks to all of you guys for being a strong community that you guys are. Part of the FS Nation. Alright, that's right, I'm not going to fall for it. I'm only asking to hear your story. Besides, is it not your job to tell your tales if there's an audience to listen? Even so, I have the right to refuse to answer. The more you keep quiet, the more we want you to talk. That's simply human nature. Isn't that right, people of the gallery? There we go. Even the people. The real Eternal says, what's up? Hello, real Eternal. How's it going? Nay. Suspicions. Even with this wonderful audience in front of you, you still refuse to talk. Even if so, then perhaps you chose the wrong lines of work, my friend. Are you saying I should quit? Because I'm not afraid to speak my mind, I'll have you know. Oh no! Never mind what I just said! It is scary to talk, it's absolutely terrifying. But no, as a Rakugo artist, I must talk. If I don't, how can I never show my face on stage again? Your Honor, I'm ready to testify. He did it. He managed to convince the window with his power of suggestion technique. Bully for you, window. Now that's a real Rakugo artist should be.
Alright, if the witness wishes to testify, then by all means, please do.
To be turned by such an obvious ploy, what a man of weak spirit. That is true. EK said it I couldn't say it better myself. EK, thank you so much for all the help, my dude. You are an awesome person. Introducing you. After my performance, I went to visit Shiso. I called to him from outside the room, but he didn't reply. When I entered the dressing room, I saw Shiso slumped over the table, motionless. Okay. We are playing... Her name was... Oh, they say her name. His name was... Yeah, we're playing... Blackquill is helping us out. We're playing as Athena Sykes, but we're with Blackquill helping us out on the defense side. From what I can tell, there does not appear to be any inconsistencies in the testimony. EK's top dollar. Of course there aren't any. Because I'm not trying to hide anything. Prosecutor Sahdmadhi's right. I don't see anything inconsistent either. But I did pick up some faint discord in Windows part. Oop! We're pulling up the thing. The beep bop boop. Ponder how you like, defense, but it is pointless. Your Honor, I believe there is no need for further deliberation.
Hold it!
I disagree, Your Honor. I detected discord in the voices of witness heart. Speaking of okay, no, not discord. That's a clear indication that the window is facing some sort of inner turmoil.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Mrs. Sykes?
Yes, Your Honor. The defense would like to conduct a quick therapy session on this witness.
Objection!
Alright, Kayla, you take care. See you later. You end up, there's no need for you to submit this so-called therapy. It's fine by me. You have nothing to hide. Bring it on. Let's see here. Impetuous fool. Why would you not listen to the guidance of this humble servant of the Holy Mother?
If the witness wishes to proceed, I see no problem, Prosecutor.
With one ear and out the other. It seems this reform has no need for your so-called guidance, Professor Sad Monk. Just know this, Window. Your folly will surely earn you divine retribution. Thanks, Simon. I'm going to make the most of this opportunity you created for me. Just keep your wits about you. I will. Window, could you tell us again about what happened in the dressing room? Okay. After the performance, I went to visit Shisho. This makes sense. You know, you feel happy, you just did your performance, you're proud. It makes sense. I called him from outside the room. Okay, maybe. But he didn't reply. I should see some sort of other emotion besides happiness here. Maybe a bit of a worry. When I entered the dressing room, I saw Shisho slumped over the table, motionless. Alright, we're gonna see it right here. Yeah, that's the thing. The thing that bothers me is that he's not surprised. That's really the only thing. He's not like, He's not surprised. Windows, something here just doesn't match. Match. Ah, I see. Match, as in, managed to assert a thoughtful, calculated hypothesis. In other words, you are the something here that didn't match, correct?
It appears you met your match.
No worries. That was just one match. There's still the rest of the game to go. Oh, did I not choose the right one? Maybe because he was happy still? I guess another thing that could be on here, yeah, I know. I guess another thing that's on here, guys, that we should take into consideration, you're not surprised about this. You'll be surprised. Sure, you're very sad, like right there, but you should also be very surprised to see this, you know? Like, you should see this. Motionless, you should be surprised, not just crying automatically. So I'm gonna put pinpoint on the sadness. That's it. I dropped the stylus. There you go. And I'm noticing something strange with these emotions. Something stranger with cheesy toast skin, you say? No, something strange with these emotions. How could you have heard something stranger with cheesy toast skin? I don't know. Maybe it's me who got some cheese in my ears. Did he will the floor to open up and swallow his cushion out of shame for that bad joke? The point I'm trying to make is that I noticed something unexpected in your motions. Now stop hiding and come out from where we can see you.
Hey, Liv, please bring the winners a few replacement cushions.
So what was this unexpected thing you noticed? That's so bad. Sorry about that, Atheist Sylveon. I believe, I don't know why I got blocked, to be honest. Interesting. I'm not sure why. But anyways, I'll read what Atheist Sylveon said, because apparently the message didn't read. See, the thing is, Blackquill is assisting Athena because he was bored of just being simply in the witness stand. And because he was originally just a witness of this case, but he's like, man, this is boring, I'm gonna just help out. And the prosecutor also pissed him off. And you know, he wants his favorite Soba shop to be open. So that's why Prosecutor Blackquill is helping us out as the defense. Okay, so what was this unexpected thing you noticed? Oh, come on, you haven't said it a few cushions, not a few dozen.
Now that we've had a good laugh, please continue, Miss Sykes.
Who's laughing? Alright, focus, Athena. Don't let yourself get rattled. When you entered the room and saw your monster slumped motionless over the table, you weren't the least bit shocked, Window. Don't you think that's a little odd? Is it though? The lack of surprise means you were prepared for what you saw. And I think I know why. The reason the window wasn't shaking when he saw his master's dead body is because, yeah, the double slam, they do it a lot. By the way, Nancy, Lich, welcome, how's it going? And Gus, 143, says it's so realistic. Hello, Gus. Let's see. He knew about his master's death. There's only one really that could say it. I don't think he's zoned out. I don't think... His zoned out, if anything, is our boy, Bucky. And he has entertainer's guts. He knew about the master's death. Master's death, really. Let's go. Ace is like, I guess I got trapped because he's a trap. Even though I think maybe the reason you weren't shaking was because you already knew you would find your master dead. Hello, Shuku Rimu. Welcome and hello to the stream. How's it going? What? Oh, what is this, by the way? Nice. What kind of thing is that to say? You got it all wrong. Oh, right, I remember something. I thought Shisha was sleeping when I first saw him. Hehe. Okay. Hello, Anime. How's it going, bro? Anime Gamer is in the house, guys. He's say hello. He's one of my cool mods that's in, on the Twitch, not Twitch side. He is on Twitch, but also on YouTube mainly. And hello for those that are on Twitch. Let me take a little moment to say hello to everyone really quickly, you know. Get a little comfortable. I don't want to sound all robotic like Nightbot that spams you with like a message every 15 minutes. Am I right? So, hello everybody on the Twitch side. How's it going? I hope you guys are comfortable, you know, chillaxing. For those guys that are on YouTube Gaming, what is up? For those that are actually not on YouTube Gaming, let me make this really quickly. That if you guys are not on YouTube Gaming, if you're on PC, be sure to go ahead and click on this link to watch this stream on YouTube Gaming, so that way you can have a good experience. If you're on mobile, I would recommend downloading the app if you watch live streams. And, yeah, guys, I hope you guys have all been well. How have y'all been? We're gonna take this little 2-minute break of sorts, you know, a little 2-3 minutes of break. How y'all been? How's it been, guys? I've been staying here for quite some time, you know? An hour, 2 hours or so. Still streaming, wearing my nice suit as always. I hope you do realize, I was originally just wearing a bunch of different jackets throughout my streams, but ever since we started doing Ace Attorney, I'm mostly just this one and just wear different colors on the bottom, you know? That's what's up. By the way, Link Caro says, yo, back here to see what misadventure we have here. We got a pretty good misadventure so far. Lenny says, I've been good. How have you been, Final? I'm doing alright, thank you so much. You know, I had some nice rest. And, let's see. Anime's in the car right now. Nice. And Dominic says, I'm at tryouts. Tryouts were on what, if I could ask? If not, it's cool if you don't want to ask. If you don't want to answer. And Sky says, I've been good. EK says, I've been well. I'm currently an assistant, basically, yeah. In the game, you've been an assistant, unless you're talking about real life. You've been a pretty cool person, dude. Honestly, you came since, like, the original Ace Attorney series, and now, like, when I first started the series, and now you're, like, still here the whole time. Man. And, guys, letting you know really quickly, this stream is not going to be 7 hours long. It's going to be, like, roughly 5 hours long, so we got, like, 3 hours left, practically, until I switch up to another game. The next game that I'm going to do really quickly to let you guys all know is Ocarina of Time 3D. We are doing the Shadow Temple. That means that we moved out rather a lot. We're already at part 9 on Ocarina of Time, I believe, unless I'm mistaken. And then yeah, part 9, Shadow Temple. We're Adult Link. We're gearing up to be Ganondorf. We just got to go to the Shadow Temple, and yeah, it's gonna be intense. I would love to have you guys join me right after this stream. We're gonna do it practically exactly right after, so we don't have to, like, you know, sit out or anything. We're gonna do Ocarina of Time right after this. So I would love to have you guys in there. And yeah, in any case, guys, I will. Oh, really? There's more than 1 hour left, approximately. Really? Oh no, you're not. You're just kidding. Alrighty. Well, in any case, guys, that's this. I was gonna say, I wonder if he's Kane or not. I wouldn't mind if he's Kane or not. That'll make it easier to play Ocarina of Time. Anyways, let's go ahead and start. Let's continue on. We stopped at a weird spot. Can I play Case 5? Probably tomorrow, not today. You thought he was sleeping? It sounds plausible, boy. What made you think he was asleep? Well, he had his head and arms up on the table as if he were taking a nap. Oh, and one other thing. There was that note, too. A note? What note? Ah, he must be talking about this. It appears to have been written by the victim. Allow me to read it. Resting. Do not disturb. Yes, that's the note I saw. After reading that, who wouldn't think Shiso was napping?
That is a pretty reasonable consumption.
You've got to be kidding me. Type for no attitude. Okay. That's right. I saw this note, so that's why I thought Shiso was asleep. I want to change my testimony to include that statement. Alright, I'll run an update. Case 5 is long? Really? How long is case 5? Give me an estimated hours. If you guys could give out estimated in hours, I would love to hear how long it should be. Okay, so yeah, blah blah blah. I called him from outside the room, but he didn't reply. When I opened the door, I thought he was sleeping. Okay. But something seemed off, so I rushed over to him. I was shocked to find him dead. I couldn't believe my eyes. Something seemed off, so I rushed towards him. Let's see, 12, 20 days, very long, about 2.5 cases long. Are you serious? Case size is likely about 1.5 Rise of the Ashes. Longest case in Ace Attorney, I believe. Are you serious? Dang, that sounds like a long. By the Sans OCD says Twitch is open. Yes, indeed. Twitch is open. It's just that the stats aren't working because Stream Pro Yo is not working so well. 10 hours at least. Yeeks. It took me hours. Can't be more specific than that, but it will be fun. Okay. There's two things that I got assumptions of. One is like when he was still happy, like yeah, he's happy because he wanted, like, you know, whatever, he just had a nice day. But there's no emotions whatsoever. There's lack of emotions right here. There's nothing. I mean, the scenario seems whatever, but he's not necessarily still happy anymore. Why is he still not happy? He's like, hey, and it's like, maybe it wore off. I want to ask why he's angry. Something seemed off, so I rushed over to him. Vivred said it took you 16 hours to finish. Wow, that's a lot. Let me see him off, so I rushed over to him. Why are you angry? Why are you angry about it? I'm like, I'm starting to get. I'm like, eh. Even though I noticed something funny in your emotions again. Funny, you say? I guess an entertainer of my caliber can make people laugh, even with my emotions. I didn't mean that kind of funny. Quite the opposite, actually. When you entered the dressing room, I see that you suddenly felt anger. What I want to know is, what made you feel angry all of a sudden? What? Let's see. Oh yeah, now I remember. As I was going in, I whacked my little piggy on something. I was annoyed at my own clumsiness. Hehe. Wait, you mean your pinky toe? Just a little bump of my little piggy. There's no big deal. It's embarrassing, really. Sounds more like he's hiding something. I'd better dig a bit deeper. No need to be embarrassed, Window. But I'm afraid it's something we need to look into. I don't really see anything you could have stubbed your toe on in the area around the dressing room door in this picture. But maybe there was something there at the time? Window, what exactly did you stub your toe on?
Objection!
What an irrelevant question. You dishonor the soul of the victim with these unnecessary delays. You tell her, really, who doesn't stub their toe every once in a while? You really gotta fuss over every small detail like this? Well, the thing is...
Even the most subtle of fluctuations in a person's psyche can clue us into the truth. That's why it's important to get to the bottom of this question. Plus, if I back down now, who knows what the new insult Simon will hurl my way. Is there really no trace of what a window stubbed his toe on by the door? By the door. What in the world might have been there then, but it's not there now? I see a marking around here, which shows something. Maybe he moved the table. Yeah, he probably stubbed his. He pushed the table. Cause notice how it looks like the table was moved off the place right there. So maybe he stubbed it on the. Probably stubbed it on that. He probably stubbed it on the table. I want to say. What do you guys think? You guys think the table? What do you guys think? I mean, that thing is pretty legit. The fact that this was moved, you know. As you guys, I want to hear your thoughts right here. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? The TV is connected. Well, it's not connected really. It's not. The table. I want to say the table because like he stubbed it and like he pushed it and like you know is there. Looks more like the TV actually. How would he stub himself with the TV? I say stub this toe on the table because one, that's a common thing. I was gonna say something ding dong like this, like oh look, maybe one of those rolls. I say the table because look, there's the marking that it got moved. Once again down here, there's a marking below the hand that it got moved. Like there's drag marks, you know, like this it squished there and it was onto a position. Radia Supuki or Supuchi. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. By the way, guys, if you guys are enjoying the stream so far, I really like interacting with you guys. If you guys could give this video a thumbs up if you are enjoying it. You don't have to. If you guys are liking the stream and you want to support my channel, by all means, do consider giving it a thumbs up. Look at the plugs outlet. Yeah. How could you have your toes like that? How could a little stub move it that far? Why would he move the scene? Well, that makes somewhat sense. Should we do a little straw poll even? Let's read this whole statement. I'm gonna pull out what he said. Let's see. No need to be embarrassed. Something you need to look. Look, looks like he's hiding something. Looks a little pump on my piggy. In the area in the dressing room was suspicious. Maybe there was something there at the time. What exactly did they stub your toe on? Let's see. Is there really no trace left of what a window stubbed his toe on by the door? What in the world might have been there then that is not there now? Then, but not now. Atheist Sylvian saying follow the drag marks. The TV was dragged? Was the TV dragged? Let's see if there's any evidence that shows anything. These pictures are always telling me. Look at the floor final. That metal thing in the back. What are we looking at? Phantom says TV. Is it honestly the TV? If it's that serious, what the frick? It's because I personally don't see it based off of the photos, but Oh, smokes! Oh my gosh, I apologize for being a blind person, guys. I apologize for that. I didn't even realize the white stuff. I didn't realize the white little powdery, dusty thing. You guys are right. Thank you. Thank you for being my extra eyes. Because I was looking like, I was focusing too much on the table, to be honest. As I didn't notice the powder, the flour that's on there. You guys are right. By all means, you are right. Alright. So it's the TV. I was like, how is it the TV? I thought you guys were going to say by the cable. I'm like, how is it by the cable? But then I noticed the powder. Alright. No, it's more the TV. They're right. Thank you guys, Joe, everybody in here. Dang. Alright.
Take that!
TV. Please take a good look at this photo of the crime scene. Do you see it? This long track that goes from the door all the way across the room?
Now that you mention it, I do see traces of something getting dragged.
And the drag mark ends there, at the TV. It implies that the TV was originally by the door. I'm convinced that this TV is the object of the witness stubbed his toe on. Well, window, how about it? Yes, you're right. It was the TV.
Ooh, at 10%. There's still something else that we gotta find. There, the noise level dropped again. Yes, I stubbed my pinky toe on the TV. Well, what of it? Why is it so important to you? So the noise went down, but it hasn't completely disappeared yet. Which means he's still hiding something. Okay, let's try this tactic instead. Wendo, why was the TV moved there? Shiso must have moved it so he could watch my routine. But what a place to put it, right in the middle of the doorway like that. I didn't want to bump into it again, so I put it back where it belonged. Performances on stage can be viewed in the dressing room using that TV? That's right, it's a closed circuit monitor that shows the stage. Okay, so closed circuit. I see. Now what? I can't find anything else out of place. And I still haven't gotten the noise level down to 0 yet. Simon, I'm still getting noise here, but I don't see anything else fishy.
It's precisely why amateurs are such a bother.
Sorry.
I'm in no mood to play nursemaid here, but if that's what it takes to save the soba shop. Hoi! Wendo! Here's a curiosity for you. This table mounted to window is slumped over. It looks like it was moved. Did you happen to bump into it while you were moving the TV back?
Oh my, yes, you're right. The TV hit the table, and Shiso's body moved with a jolt. When I first realized that was when I first realized Shiso was dead. Oh, but how scared I was.
I see. Thank you. We're finally getting a more precise picture of how the body was discovered. But I'd wager you need to put the spurs to Wendo just a trifle longer.
You're right. I can't keep asking Simon to bail me out like this. It's time for me to regain my footing and really stand on my own. Wendo, what you said just now about discovering your master's death, could you please describe all of that again in the court in detail? Welcome back indeed for Dominic. It's like the second, third time he came back. Nice. Alright. But before you do, let me just plug in the latest information. Okay. Let's see what we got here. What's new? What's different? After my performance, I went to the business Shiso. I called him from outside the room, but he didn't reply. When I opened the door, I thought he was sleeping. Info update. What do we got now? I tried to enter the dressing room, but stubbed my toe on the TV. When I pulled the TV back in its normal spot, I realized that Shiso was dead. There you go, more updates. Seeing him slumped over that cluttered table, sniff. Oh, Shiso. Okay. By the way, hello to Matthew. How's it going, Matthew? So tried into the dressing room, but stubbed my toe on my TV. That makes sense. You're angry. Sure, you're pissed off. Nothing too out of the ordinary here. Atheist, interesting, man. When I put the TV back in its normal spot, I realized that Shiso was dead. Okay, so sad and surprised makes good sense. Seeing him slumped over in that cluttered table, sniff. Oh, Shiso. I guess the fact that you're still surprised, or the weak sadness, you're more surprised still than sadness. That's really all I got. That's my overall theory on this. What do you guys think of that? I think it's really just sadness that's the issue here. Yeah. Weak sadness. It's very weak. It's not that. No, it's not it. Not it. They would have stopped the music. Wendo, something here just doesn't match. Match. Ah, I see. Match, as in manage to assert a thoughtful, calculated hypothesis. In other words, you are the something here that didn't match, correct? It appears you met your match. No worries. That was just one match. There's still the rest of the game to go. Yeah, Ike, I was thinking the same thing, man. It didn't work out so well. I guess a surprise is not that one. I'm gonna say surprise then. But, like, you still can't be that surprised even after. Let's see, why are you really still surprised? Like, you must be some sort of very emotional man. I mean, sure, he's an actor, but Jesus. Radia Supichi, and by the way, yeah, never mind. Not gonna say nothing. Essa. Jaden, hello again. After the initial shock of finding the victim dead, you reacted with surprise again. What was it that surprised you, Window? Besides your master's death? Well, what do you mean? What's more, you were even more surprised the second time than the first. What could have surprised you more than finding your late master? Search me. You little thing, you must have made a mistake.
Silence!
The girl is as sharp as a trout, to be sure. But her ability to hear people's emotions is absolute. Now get to your memory, Nuendo. What was it that surprised you?
That was a compliment, right?
Well,
Noise level 100? No, we pushed him too hard, and now he's mentally all over the place. What? His emotions are completely out of control. Yee.
Out of control? Care to explain how that's relevant?
You know how normally I listen for the hidden emotions in a witness voice, right? From there, I look for inconsistencies between their testimony and those emotions. But sometimes a person's feelings can run too high, making it hard to get proper readings.
Well, that's how your matrix program works. Fascinating.
Ordinarily, it's just one emotion that runs out of control. But it seems there's nothing ordinary about this time. Here. Okay. Let's see how wild. Ooh. Yeah, that's not going so well. Ike got everything in there, man. I knew it!
What's got your knickers all in a bunch now?
Window has multiple emotions running out of control at the same time. I've never seen anything like this. Ever! So how does one bring a situation like this back under control? I have to find the root cause of this tangled mess before I can treat him. I can identify what is causing this emotional rampage. Then I can touch probe to dive in further. I'll need to point out what I think is the root cause and touch probe again. Through this process, I can identify exactly what's causing Window so much distress. Naipa start making you feel. How is Naipa making you feel bad? What Cornflakes? What do they do?
And that will help bring his emotions back under control. In that case, let's get started, shall we?
Alright, I can guarantee success, but it's definitely worth a shot. I'm trying to look for the root cause of Window's rampages and motives. He does like the happiness.
Got it!
Why are you not happy anymore? This seems to be the cause of your shock, sadness, and anger, Window. I can express many emotions, such as surprise, sadness, and anger, upon my cushions. To me, these expressions are simply an act. If I lost control over such things, I wouldn't be very effective on stage now, would I? You don't have to donate, Cornflakes. The donations is there so I could play more games and stuff. Oh, it looks like I got it wrong. Keep it simple. Thinking too hard will only drive you mad as well. The donations. So the thing is, guys, really quickly, I don't want to sound like some sort of person. The thing is, the donations, like, if you want to ever click on that link, so you guys could help me, like, donate to me, so I could buy more games, get more equipment and whatnot. I'm looking to get another monitor, as well as getting money for games such as Paper Mario Color Splash, such as Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild when it comes out. Like, it really does help out a fellow streamer when you do that. And you get noticed. Out of the performance, I went to visit Shiso. Alright. People saying the cards. Let's see. You guys see the cards here. What a miss. I've been gone for an hour. Please fill her in. I get it now. The cards are the root of it all. Don't try to deny it. You can't hide your feelings from me. The dying message that was left at the scene of the crime is what was causing your distress. And if the dying message was the cause of all those feelings, then that means the phrase Owen Forth must mean something to you. Yeah. Yeah. 0. There we are. There, noise level 0. Finally. The dying message consists of 2 words, Owen and Forth. But neither of those 2 words have anything to do with this witness. This topic warrants no further argument. Sure, there may not seem to be any direct connection between the window and the message. For now. But why don't you wait and decide what's necessary after you hear my theory?
I trust you hit upon something, Athena.
Yep, if my theory is right, we can finally solve the case of window and the mysterious Owen Forth.
Well, go on then.
Final right? Thank you, Joseph. I can already tell these promises will be interesting. Wait a minute. I mean, think about it. Think about it. Owen, Uwendo. Owen, Uwendo. Uwendo, Owen, Ford. So, something along that. I think it must have been a play on words, like a little, like a pun sort of thing, like how you, like, you know, use, like, you know what I mean? Owendo, Owen, Fortho, Forthendo, something with those cards. Probably was directed towards him. Man, let's see here.
Now, please share your theory with the court, Miss Sykes.
There was something puzzling to me about Wendo's out-of-control emotions right now. Namely, that there are 3 distinct reactions present. I'd never seen that before, and I wondered how it would be possible. Is there a conclusion to this meandering musing of yours? Hold your horses. I'm getting there. So, could a person flip between 3 distinct emotions of such intensity like a switch? In the end, I concluded that it just wasn't possible.
So that's it, is it? A bit unconventional, but I'll grant that it's possible within the realm of psychology.
With the realm of psychology?
I'm afraid you'll have to explain for the old man up here on the bench.
Your Honor, my theory is that a window has multiple personalities, but yeah. Or better yet, a robot. Anyways, I believe it's, unless I'm very crazy, I'm pretty sure multiple personalities. Multiple personalities, guys, yes, agree, say I. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's a robot, or no supernatural powers. With so many distinct personas, it's clear to me that the window has dissociative identity Really? What the Okay, I didn't think that either. I mean, I was just thinking, you know, he's just a good actor. I was gonna say just a good actor, that's it. But no, okay. The dissociative identity disorder.
What does that even mean?
Your Honor, the defense will treat this trial as a child's jest. Multiple personality disorder. A preposterous proposition indeed. Would you not agree, witness? How does she know? How did she figure it out? That's up to you, Chosen Gamer. It'll be hard for me to memorize it, though. It'll be hard to get used to from Chosen from something else. Kokuna, I can't believe it. I did it! I did it, Simon! I've read papers on it before. But to think I'd see a case of it for myself.
Blimey, Bakugo artists tell stories as different characters, but as different personalities.
Hey you, lawyer girl! You got a problem with us, huh? No, not at all.
This is all very hard to believe, but now that we've established that the witness has multiple personalities, could each of them please introduce themselves to this court?
Window Tonido. I am a Rakugo storyteller, as you know. Hello, everybody. Patches, the friendly jester here. Hehe. Kisegawa, Kodazan. And is that all of you? Yes, that's all of us. So there are 3 personalities in total. Window, Patches, and Kisawa. Huh. And well, Simon, what do you think now?
That you're one lucky duck. Just be glad they weren't dense enough to help you out.
Alright, can't you straight up say I did great for a change? Nah, don't make it long. You appear to be quite proud of yourself, Defense. But all you have done is infringe upon the privacy of the witness. I can disagree more, Prosecutor. Now that we know there are 3 personalities, a new way for us to interpret the meaning of a certain piece of evidence has arisen. A new interpretation? Kisegawa?
Oh, I'm very curious. What is this piece of evidence you're talking about, Miss Sykes?
Knowing that we know about Window and his personalities, this now makes perfect sense. What are we looking at? No, not that, Selene. I guess it's talking about the cards, honestly. Probably the cards, yeah. Probably like the Owen 4, like the 4th thing. So maybe it was not him. Maybe it's talking about like another Owen? The 4th? Yeah, there's supposed to be a invisible 4th personality. This is a filler case that's unlikely he'll return. Oh, okay. It's all good. Hey, it's hello to you guys. Okay, cool. I'm gonna present this then. It's a pretty good case nonetheless. You can't, I mean, sure, a filler case in the sense that it's not helping out the story, but still a good case nonetheless. Alright, we're doing this.
Take that!
The Karuta cards?
That's right, Your Honor. Recall the original dying message left at the scene. We didn't have a clue as to what Owen 4th could have possibly meant. But now, with this new information about a window and its personalities, isn't it possible that Owen 4th actually means a secret 4th personality of the windows? A personality named Owen?
What?
Bokunka. The window must have kept his dissociative identity disorder from us because he didn't want to be dissociated in any way with that dying message. No, that's not why. Alright, Anime, take care, my dude. We kept our disorder a secret for a different reason altogether. We've been taking this advantage of our affliction to act out various Rakugo characters. If word of this got out, well, our reputation as a Rakugo artist would be tarnished, as would the Tonido name. That's why we kept it a secret from everyone except members of the Tonido school. But really, there's no 4th personality, it's just the 3 of us in here.
Plausible enough sounding story. But it doesn't prove you didn't rearrange the cards, does it?
What? I will concede that it's highly likely that the witness rearranged the cards. Is Prosecutor Sahdmadhi actually agreeing with us? However, it is also possible that the accused killed Master Tonido. And then left that message in order to frame the witness? And upon resting the cards when he found the victim's body, the window rearranged them.
Silence!
A fantastic tale, but a tale nonetheless. No one outside the Tonido school knew about a window's multiple personalities. The window just finished saying so himself. Ah, that is a true but ultimately meaningless point. The witness was only in the dressing room for 2 to 3 minutes. That's far too little time to commit murder, wouldn't you say?
Objection!
And who's to say he couldn't have done it before his discovery? The Pokunka, guys, the Pokunka, they'd say. Then who's to say he couldn't have done it before his discovery? I like silence a bit more. Ah, that spring chick memory of yours. Have you already forgotten Prosecutor Blackwill's testimony? Simon's testimony? Oh! What's going on here? Giro escorted me to the dressing room, but we heard the sound of Rakugo being performed from within. Thinking the master was rehearsing, we decided to wait in the hall until he was done. That's right, until a few moments before a window entered the dressing room. Taifu Tornado was confirmed to still be alive. No! Not only that, but Uendo was on stage until just before he discovered the body. A bulletproof alibi that I've already confirmed with several audience members. Oh, this ain't good. This ain't good. I also heard that this Rakugo performance that day was a steaming pile of... well, you get the picture. Yes, I'm afraid so. Really stunk up the stage, I did. Hehe. And yet, I have a perfect alibi. Indeed, why not land the coup de grace on the defense by describing your alibi, witness? Okie dokie smoky! I was on stage until moments before I went to the dressing room. The entire audience was my witness. But my performance was a huge bust, not a single soul laughed. I'll never be able to live down how terribly I bombed during that very important show. Uendo was on stage before he found the body, so he could not have committed this crime. It is time to let it go, defense, and move on. Hey, DJ Sushi, how's it going, man? Near, we'll get this, Prosecutor Sahdmadhi. The Anything Agency never gives up. We fight to the bitter end. Alright, Joe. If you're headed out, man, then I'll see you later if you're doing that. Or, no, you're not leaving, are you? If you are, then I'll see you later. If you're not leaving, then nice that you're still in here. There. Allow me to say this once more. Let it go and move on. And allow me to say once more, I'm never giving up. Let it go and never. This is pointless. You should have taken advantage of this opportunity while you could, you foolish child. Your worthless convictions only serve to prolong the accused's suffering. If words will not sway you, then perhaps pain will. Oh no! Anything but this! It's gonna hurt. What's the big idea, Prosecutor Sahdmadhi? That was but a small dose of punishment for your misguided convictions. Are you now a bit more inclined to give up as instructed? As if! In that case, you must require another dose. Nice! There you go, Blackquill. There you go, Blackquill. Not bloody likely. Nyeh. I don't give two flips about your beliefs. But if Sykes Dono were to submit to you here, I wouldn't be able to eat good soap anymore. That's right. For Mr. West's future and Prosecutor's Blackwill's stomach, I will never give up. You will rue those words, defense. Of that I can assure you. Alright, let's see here, guys. Cross-examination. Cross-examination. Nether Dragon. What's up, man? Nice to be back here. I was on stage until moments before I went into the dressing room. Okay.
Hold it!
How can we be sure if it was you who was on that stage? Are you asking whether it could have been an imposter? I guess so. Unlike a big arena, a Rakugo theater is a cozy little place. It would be hard to fool an audience in such an intimate setting, wouldn't you think? Yeah, I guess you're right. Good. Good, because I think we could clear that up, because I guess you could say the entire audience was my witness.
Hold it!
Was there anything special about the stage or your performance that you can tell me? For example, were the lights dimmer than usual? Were there any problems of accidents? Not a thing. Everything was the same as always. Mr. Prosecutor, you questioned the audience, didn't you? Yes, of course. Apparently nothing seemed amiss to them as well, except one small thing. One small thing? Oh, it's so embarrassing. I tried my best, really, I did. My performance is a huge bust, not a single soul. Do you have any idea what went wrong? I'm not sure if it was my performance or if it was just that particular audience. Maybe it was the story I picked. But every entertainer knows that this kind of things happen from time to time. I guess that makes sense. Still, I wonder how he could have flopped at his own commemorative show. Maybe I should dig into things a bit more. What he performed is what I care about. Could you tell me which Rakugo story he performed? I could, but I'm not sure if it would mean anything to the uninitiated. Well, even if I might not get it, can't you at least try me? Alright, if you insist. The story I performed is called Toki Soba, otherwise known as the Time Soba. Time Soba, huh? Maybe Wendell's right, he's only said the name of the routine and I'm already lost. So you performed Time Soba, did you? What? You know Prosecutor Sahdmadhi? In the course of my studies last night, I became familiar with a number of stories. I must say, Defense, you would do well to prepare better for your next trial. Nyerg. Simon, what's Time Soba about? Look at it up yourself. Allow me to give an overview. The story takes place on a winter's night. A man orders a bowl of soba at a street stall. How you doing, sir? What can I get for you? I see you got seaweed top hanmaki soba and mixed topping shipu soda. I'll have a bowl of shipuku, my good man. It sure is cold tonight, isn't it? But there's nothing like a hot bowl of noodles and soup to warm the soul. You know it, sir. One shipuku coming right up. So, how's business? Not so great, sir. Is that so? Well, that's great, because things can only get better from here, right? Wow, Prosecutor. The customer talks on and on like this. Game Boy, you are a genius. Finally, when he is done eating, he goes to pay for his soba. So how much do I owe you? That'll be 16 mon, sir. I see. Sorry, but I only have small change on me. I'll count the coins into your palm so you can hold out your hand for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, what time is it? It's 9, sir. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 8. Stand by. Very well done, Prosecutor Sahdmadhi. That was excellent. Huh? I don't get it. What was so funny about that? Because I did ask what the time and he counted out from the time. Don't you see? The customer paid with coins, counting them out one by one. Then, just as the counting 8, he asked about the time. And then the soba vendor answered with 9. Oh, now I get it. He made the vendor say 9 and then he continued counting from 10. Exactly. He cheated the soba vendor out of 1 mon with his smooth talking. The story continues with another man who saw the whole thing and tries to do the same. But he bungles the trick and ends up paying more than 16 mon for his soba. The story ends on that punchline. You can look up the rest of the details yourself. Or I'm sure Prosecutor Sadmonk over here will love to perform it to you after court.
So basically, it's a story about a man cheating on his soba bill. That's kind of petty, isn't it?
Is that really all you have to say about this classic story? Time soba is a well-known staple of Rakugo that the skill of the artist...
Fine, so you studied a lot. But we haven't much time for a lecture detour right now, Professor Sadmonk. Prosecutor Sahdmadhi. I want to hear a little more, but I suppose it is off topic. Getting back to the matter at hand, Mrs. Sykes, the witness, stated that the story I performed is called Toki Soba, otherwise known as Time Soba.
This is where I pull up my notes here, and I look at what the event said. Because if we look at Prosecutor Blackwill's letter, I want to see if it was supposed to be him on himself that's supposed to perform this. Loops is loops. So, invitation. Inside the envelope was a ticket to the show and a letter to the victim, from the victim. The letter contained a simple greeting as it went down the show's program. Gero was to perform a balloon act, yes. Uendo was supposed to do his... No, this is a weird thing. Master Tornado was supposed to do the time soba, not Uendo over here. Uendo is not supposed to do this. It's supposed to be Master Tornado. Yet he did this time soba instead, so that's already off right there on the bat. So that's something here. Something to consider here. He was supposed to do the soba gluten, but he did not do the soba gluton. He did the time soba, which is supposed to be the final act. You can't do the time soba, be over there, like, because Master Tornado, there's an inconsistency there. I can't put it in words, but there's an inconsistency. He was not supposed to perform that act, point general. That's like the incorrect thing number one. Would you like to add this theme into his testimony? Yes. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. I'd like to have it added.
Very well.
The story I performed is called Toki Soba, otherwise known as Time Soba.
And this is where you're wrong. Let's try to be sure. Just to be very sure. The story where a man cheats on his soba bill, right? Why do you think it didn't go well? Well, I suppose I was a little nervous. It's a lot of pressure when you're the star of an important show, you know. You nervous? I thought you'd be all calm and collected, but I guess even you can get stage fright, huh? I wanted so badly to live up to the great name of Window that I inherited, that I guess I overperformed a little this time. Wait, Uendo was the name of a former member of the Tornado School, right? That's right. The name belonged to one of the Shiso's former disciples who died of illness at a young age. With the weight of a new name like that to carry on your shoulders, I can see why you were feeling the heat, just like me. I'm carrying the weight of my entire agency on my shoulders right now. In that case, can I count on your sympathy and have you go a bit easier on me? With the audience as his witness, Uendo has a pretty unshakable alibi, doesn't he?
You're not giving up, are you? Where's that never say die spirit you displayed earlier? Of course I'm not giving up, Simon.
I just know Uendo has something to do with this case. But how will you connect him to the crime if he has an alibi as strong as that? I don't know just yet. But I'm going to press his testimony and keep an eye out for contradictions. Alright, so cool, I'm gonna do this. Lynn! Oh, is it going Lynn? Again. So you're gonna stay right here really quickly. Guys, just letting you know, a little warning right now. We are nearing hour and a half moment. So hour and a half continuing on this game. Hour and a half, and then I'm gonna take a break, and then we're gonna do Ocarina of Time 3D. The event is already set up, to be honest, if you probably checked out, in case you guys really wanted to know. Oh geez, Nightbot's been spamming the heck out of that. Jeez, Nightbot. I'm gonna time out my own Nightbot, because he's already spamming it out. Anyways. Let's see, I'll be back over. Let's see.
Objection!
There we are. Uendo, isn't there something odd about the routine you performed? Odd? No, I don't think there's anything odd about it. But that's exactly what I find odd. The fact that you don't think it's odd.
Objection!
We are discussing the witness alibi at the moment. A defense, please, and also put in the OK emojis. The show's program is completely irrelevant.
Objection!
Shanika says no. That's where you're wrong, Prosecutor Sahdmadhi. The reason being, it contradicts the statement the witness just made. Wendo, do you know what this is? No, what is it? This is an invitation to the show, sent from Master Tornado to Prosecutor Blackquill. Included in the invitation is a rundown of the show's program, which clearly states that Time Soba was to perform by Master Tornado himself, my boy. No. Wendo, why did you perform the routine your master was scheduled to do? Well, you see, the reason for that is... how do I say this? You see, let's say it was a prank. That's right, it was a little joke, you see? I'll try to surprise Shisho by performing his routine before he did. Think. I don't know if I buy that. What was doing the victim's routine really just for laughs, or... Hey, didn't Simon happen to hear Time Soba coming from the dressing room during the Window's performance on stage? It seems like too much of a coincidence. Wait, can it be? What's the matter? You look like a hen with a dozen eggs to lay. Stop comparing me to birds! Then seize this bird brain intimidating. If something has occurred to you, then lay it out for us already. Don't breed resentment to those watching your performance. Okay. Yeah, that's something weird on Atheist. NASCAR's cool though. I want to watch NASCAR. I haven't ever watched it before, but it always seemed like a cool thing to watch. I don't have a ton of confidence in this theory, but here goes. It looks like Wendell's alibi checks out, Your Honor, but even though he was on stage at the time, he may have been trying to obfuscate a crucial detail about the case.
Are you referring to the soda bill the man tried to skimp on the witness story?
No, I'm not talking about the Rakugo story, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry, but then what are you talking about, Miss Sykes?
What a window may have been trying to deceive us about was, the time of the victim's death. Wendo tried to deceive us about the time of the victim's death.
What?
Objection!
What gibberish! Prosecutor Blackquill even testified to the time of the victim's death. I know, but he only testified that way because he and Gyu have been completely taken in.
You mean by the soda bill bit thing?
Would you please forget about the story for a second, Your Honor? I was deceived? Pray tell, how did Unido manage to deceive two people while he was performing on stage? That's easy. All you have to do was use a certain prop in the dressing room.
Oh, and what might that be?
The prop Window used was the TV, right? Unless I'm crazy, unless I'm loco like Coco, crazy like Daisy.
Take that!
This TV was used to view what was happening on the stage. Prosecutor Blackquill, when you came to the dressing room, what was the Window doing?
He was performing Time Soba.
Blast! Could it be? Yes, it could, and it was. What you and Jiro heard was not Master Tornado practicing his routine. It was the Window's performance as heard through this TV monitor speakers.
What?
With the TV just inside the inner door of the dressing room, it could easily be heard from the hallway outside.
And because we knew it was Master Tornado who was scheduled to perform Time Soba, we were easily manipulated into thinking he was still alive at the time, rehearsing.
Yes, your knowledge of the day's program is why the two of you could be fooled this way. Simon, did the voices you heard here belong to Master Tornado?
It was in that way. In a way, I couldn't tell exactly who the voice belonged to. When I heard Time Soba, I just assumed it was Master Tornado.
I can't believe I was taken in by a simple mind.
Objection!
All of that is mere conjecture. Where is your proof, defense?
Objection!
Window moved the TV back when he discovered the body. After all, he couldn't very well leave it by the door, because then someone might have figured out the trick he'd been playing. Yeah. And there's one more thing about Wendell's actions that's suspicious.
And that is?
The fact that he flopped so badly on such an important occasion.
What's so suspicious about that? Even pros slip once in a while, you know?
But I believe that this time it was intentional. Because the window knew it would be strange to hear laughter coming from the dressing room. True? Oh my. Yeeps! It's all just a bit too perfect to be sheer coincidence. Plus, if the voice Prosecutor Blackquill and Giro was due to Onito's scheming, then the victim's time of death could have been earlier than 4 p.m. In other words, Onito could have killed Master Tornado himself.
We got you by the stone now, Onito, so you better confess everything.
Yeah.
Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself?
We demand an explanation. Breakdown? Unido! Wendo! Yeah, I confess. I tampered with the crime scene. I never had peach tea. I had cinnamon tea, I had hibiscus tea? Is it a defense claim that Unido Tonido is the true murderer in this case? If he tampered with the crime scene, then we have to at least consider him a suspect. Now wait just 1 minute. Yes, I admit to messing with the dressing room, but I didn't kill Shiso. Then why did you tamper with the crime scene? I refuse to answer that question. What? Talk to them! If you suspect this witness, then I have a question for you. Holy Jesus, guys. Why? Where's this going on? Where's this going on? This is getting somewhere. What could it be this time? Wendell has absolutely no reason to murder Taifu Tornado. After all, why would Wendell kill the man who recognized his skills and promoted him? Oh! Well, his motive was, I can't think of a single thing. It appears you are also not aware of one other fact. And that is that the accused visited the dressing room before 4 p.m. as well. Is it not natural then to suppose that the accused killed the victim at the time? What? Nobody told me Mr. Wet had also gone before 4 p.m. We were only discussing the time frame after 4 p.m., so I didn't think to mention it. But now that you have made the time period before 4 p.m. relevant... Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going. So, you really do not know what your client was doing during that time frame, do you? Well, it was very sudden and, why did you wait until the very last second to contact me, Simon?
Don't you give me that look? And just so you know, Bucky never told me he had visited the Master before 4 p.m. either.
Hey, this sort of thing is exactly what that prosecutor keeps calling. Keeps calling us unprepared. More tea. Gee, it's nice. I wish I had tea, man, or something to eat. I'm gonna probably eat out after a bit.
The demons will stop squabbling this instant.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Prosecutor Sahdmadhi, please continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. Defense, you know of the soba-making implements in the dressing room, correct? Is he talking about the equipment for making soba noodles? Sorry about that, blood-hungry kitten. You speak of the large bowl that is used to mix buckwheat flour and water.
The long rolling pin, the special knife that is used to cut the dough into noodles.
Precisely. These tools all came from the accused soba shop. You mean they didn't belong to Master Tornado? By the way, Zach Elixir, how's it going, man? Says objection, how's it going? Mr. Wet has visited the dressing room to give the victim a soba making lesson. And that visit was before 4 p.m. I'm afraid that after the accused kneaded the dough and made those noodles, he committed the act of murder. But wait, that doesn't add up. If Mr. Wet killed the victim before 4 p.m., why would he return to that room at a later time?
There you go, brother. Wet Soba, you kid and caboodle when it comes to noodles.
Oh my. Is it before they have to be continued? It's before. Before.
Hi, Miss Chickadee. Hey, assign me.
The reason I went back is because Master Tenito ordered uncooked noodles. Mr. Wet. Looks so... Dude, I don't know how he looks, man. Yesterday I bought noodle making noodles to the dressing room at around 2 p.m. Give me that voice, at 2 p.m. That's when Master Tenito ordered uncooked soba noodles to stock up on. Uncooked noodles to stock up on? Yes, ma'am. Master Tenito kept a supply of soba noodles from my shop in his fridge. I have yet to find a voice for this dude. He only had one serving left, so I went back to my shop to get some more. One serving of noodles in the fridge, but I thought the fridge was practically empty. Anyway, the whereabouts of the missing noodles isn't all that important now. You had to me and Giro when you came back to deliver the uncooked soba, correct? That's right, Sammy. Made out of my busy day to deliver him the noodles. And you know what? He ignored me when I called into the inner doorway. He just kept mumbling Rakugo lines for ages, so I got mad and went back to my soba shop. Ah, so that's why you got mad. If what he's saying is true, then there's no way he could be the murderer. I swear I'm telling the truth, Miss Chica. Bailiff, quick! Get this man to the infirmary! What the heck? Atheist said, one more tea. How haven't I thought of this earlier? I dare say he's quite a handful. Your Honor, please accept the statements Mr. Wet made now.
Objection!
I believe the accused statement about going into the room around 2 p.m. is true. For it falls within the victim's estimated time of death.
That opens up the possibility that the crime was committed between 2 and 4 p.m. That's some critical information.
Yes, Your Honor. But other than that one point, Mr. Wet's statements are dubious.
Objection!
But they are words of the defendant himself. Simon, back me up here.
Yes, point. If I were the prosecutor, I wouldn't accept them either. While I understand the defense's feelings on the matter, this court is unable to accept anything other than the time the defendant made his visit.
Now what do I do? I trust you have no further objections, defense. At last, the time has come to send the soul of the victim onward to the twilight.
Silence!
What are you yammering on about, Prosecutor Sahdmadhi?
We still have something we need to question Unido about. We do? Like what? We don't, well,
Don't just stand there.
we don't have any evidence left to present.
Have you forgotten already? Isn't there still a hidden witness you have yet to question?
A hidden witness? Oh, that's right, indeed. I'll snap Atheist Sylvia and get some napkins or something, or like, yeah, that's the only way I could really help you. Oh, jeez, hope you're okay. Alright, cool. Let's see. Why is, oh yeah, by the way, Blackwell's on the attorney's side because he decided, since one, the prosecutor already has been determined, two, he's part of the crime scene and like part of the story himself. He did not want to just simply just stand behind and just answer questions. He wants to be part of the action, so he decided to help out Athena. The other thing is because the thing is like they're defending against this he likes soba shops. That's all I can say. He likes soba. What is this?
What is this bit of unfinished business?
We haven't finished discussing this issue related to a window. Owen. We still have to discuss the possibility of a fourth personality, the one named Owen.
Are you suggesting that this fourth personality of a window might be the true culprit?
Jeez, not that again. I told you we don't know anything about this Owen. Look, Window, I know you don't have any motive to kill your master, but this Owen may have won for all we know.
Come clean now, Window. You've got another personality stashed away, haven't you?
Please tell us everything you know about Owen. That's enough. The witness has already stated he knows not of any Owen character. Bravo, you tell him, Mr. Prosecutor. Hee. Hey, Patches. If you claim you don't know Owen when you really do, that's tantamount to perjury. If you want to exercise your right to remain silent, however, well, that's a different story. Do not listen to the depraved prosecutor witness. You'll be tainted with his evil. Do you have any idea how dark and cold a prison cell is? I exercise my right to remain silent. What's this now? Changing horses in midstream, are you? Shut up, I remain silent and that's it! Patches, you fool, you stay out of this! Patches is not the brightest bulb in that box you call a noggin, is he? Yeah, right, that's enough. Thank you, I'm glad someone noticed that. The fact that he switched from I don't know any Owen to I will remain silent is proof that he does know about Owen. There it is again. Simon's formidable psychological manipulation tactic. I'm sure glad he's on my side today.
Objection!
You dirty, despicable, depraved prosecutor. You were leading the witness. Witness! There is no need for you to submit yourself to the defense questioning.
Objection!
Your Honor, the window is definitely hiding something. Please allow me to question this witness about the existence of Owen.
I suppose only this witness can confirm or deny the existence of Owen for us.
Matthew burned your tongue. What'd you do? Because of the hot tea that you drink, possibly? It doesn't work with hot tea.
And Brian says Owen time. Indeed, I'm down to see Owen.
Man, we've been, you guys have been awfully quiet. Everyone's been quiet. Twitch's been quiet. YouTube's been quiet. It's just that, it's not that it's not suspenseful, but I mean, practically right now it's been sort of smooth. Like it's like, oh look, it's a little bump. Oh no, it's pretty simple. Oh, that's pretty simple. It's like the case before, there was like a big old roller coaster. You went straight up and then down. But this was like, like it seemed like we didn't need interaction or not. Just want to let you guys know, you guys could feel free to chat with me as well. You know, I am playing this game, but it's also about your interaction, and I like to chat with people. You know. So by all means, if you got something to talk about, I'm right here.
Very well. I will allow the defense to proceed.
Ooh, you've been drawing some more art, Lenny? Blackquill will yell at us to be silent, so just continue with this trial. Polkunka. Alright, let's see this. About Owen. I never met any personality named Owen. Patches was just blurting out nonsense in a panic. We're always aware, so we definitely noticed if a personality that showed up. Polkunka. Let's see. We're always aware, so we definitely noticed if a personality like that showed up. How dare you treat me like a criminal based on mere conjecture? Okay. How am I supposed to deal with the testimony of 3 personalities? Unless you can prove the existence of Owen here, it's all over. You best screw your courage to the sticking place and attack the testimony head on. Alright, I will. So just stop piling the pressure on me. I have to draw some info, anything to drag Owen out of the open. Alright, let's see if we can like press him on. I think the Owen personality knows who killed him. I think Owen is a killer. About Owen. I've never met any personality named Owen.
Hold it!
Let's see. Met, huh? Is that how you experience each other? Like people meeting on the street? Well, it's more like the 3 of us who are always here. All the kind of personality that's most suited to the moment is the one that comes out. So when you're out the window, what are the other 2 doing? Well, we never know when our turn will come, right? So we stand by and listen. So that means all three of you share the same memories? I never really thought about it, but I guess that's right. I see, thank you. Please continue. But yeah, I'm curious about that Game Boy. I'm curious how this Owen personality would be like, you know? Patches was just putting out nonsense in a panic.
Hold it!
Patches, can I have a word with you, please? Hee? Why, hello, you rang? You said at first that you didn't know anybody anymore. But then you exercised the right to remain silent. Were you afraid of committing perjury? Well, you see... I'll take it over from here if you don't mind. Listen, I hate to say it, but Patches is about as smart as a sack of rocks. If you grill him with a bunch of high-quality words, he's going to want to keep silent. I see. So looking after loose-tongue Patches is your role, is it, Mrs. Kisegawa? Well, I don't know about that, but anyways. I know that Patches was just flustered, and that's why he decided to remain silent. We're always aware, so we definitely notice if a personality like that showed up.
Hold it!
But what if for some reason, let's see, was it you put the lime into the coconut? What? Owen would be the silent one? Maybe. But what if for some reason you three were unconscious at the time of the incident? If the three of you weren't alert and aware, what would happen? What would happen? I'm not even sure what you mean. I mean, you three share the same memories, right? But what if Owen is different? What if he has memories separate from yours? Maybe Owen emerges when the three of you are unaware or unconscious. You... I didn't think about it that way. Instead of speaking as this fourth personality is a foregone conclusion, I suggest you prove his existence first. Well, we've already seen three personalities. A fourth wouldn't be a stretch. You dishonor the victim and his court by jumping to such conclusion without proof. Have you heard of these old sayings, Professor Sahdmadhi? What happens twice will happen thrice. If you see one, there are likely 30 in your home. I'm basing my theory on such premises. Comparing us to cockroaches, do we bug you that much, girly? But how do you intend to prove it? How will you prove that all three personalities become unconscious, as you say? Unless you can do that, all of this talk is merely empty speculation. Well, Don't be so timid. If you don't have it, then find it. Looking for something that could render a window and the others unconscious. Simon's right. I can't back down now. For my client, Mr. Wet, I have to. Wait, Mr. Wet? Well, I don't know, Kale. I don't know, guys, but you told Kale then, since he can't hear me, that I don't know what's his problem then, because my live streams are just regular things. Everyone cleared the audio. I don't think I was being mute the whole time. Let me rest. Maybe if I were a lump of regular flour for the undo noodles. But I'm fresh like my soba, and y'all don't let soba rest. It's all about the three freshies. Grind the buckwheat seeds fresh, cut the dough fresh, boil the noodles fresh. I don't get why he does that. He's blacked out. Mr. Wet falling unconscious. Wait a minute. I think I got it. Miss Sykes? Do you have proof to back up your theory? I'm not sure about this. By the way, thank you for the subscribe, by the way, guys. I subscribe. I'm enjoying this. Thank you, Matthew. Really, I just do a lot of... Oh, 2 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You guys are amazing. We're so close to a subscriber goal. We're only 2 subscribers away from reaching 1570. And honestly, all thanks to you guys. Do you have proof to back up your theory? Do I? I mean, I know it's probably obviously going to be a yes. I just want to check out what exactly it means. Well, let's see the options. It won't hurt to press save. By the way, guys, I'm going to take a break in about 30 minutes from now. So just letting y'all know, a little warning. And after the 30 minutes, I'm not like streaming at all today. I mean, I am streaming at all.
don't get the wrong idea. I'm gonna be streaming The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, the Shadow Temple. You know, at night, eerie feelings. It's gonna be kind of cool, you know. So I would like to have you guys helping me out in the Ocarina of Time, the same way you're helping me out here in Phoenix Wright as Attorney. Like I'm telling you, this thing is ready. This thing is ready. We're all ready to, you know, venture off and stuff. So be sure to stick around when that happens. You approve the back of your theory? I'll say yes. Jason Dan puts an emoji up there. Yes, Your Honor, I do. This proof is right here in this crime photo. It is? In that case, please point out what supports your theory.
This most likely is what caused the window to lose conscious. Two things. This thing, but that's not soba. I guess that, because remember how they said about the bowls of noodles? And it's supposed to be a lot right there. I'm thinking, this might work. This might be the thing. It's about the fridge, right? The fridge and it's how it's empty now? That's really, it must be the thing right there. I really think it's that. Alright, well, let's go present this, my dudes. Unless I'll say otherwise. I want to say really quickly. Don't attack me if I get this wrong. But I'm pretty sure, I mean, it might be the flour that you lose conscious off of that, but I don't really think so. I think it might be the noodles. Every single time when he talks about the noodles, he's like, ooh, and chokes. And about that there was a... No. Was it? Let's do it. Brandon's with me. Y'all quiet, man. Y'all quiet tonight. Y'all are quiet. Brian says the letter A. Okay, I don't know what that means. I'm gonna go with this noodles things. Or this belief of the thing here. The sake? What's sake? I apologize for sake. I don't know what sake is. Educate me, guys. Educate me on sake. I apologize on so much on this. Maybe, I mean, I'm probably thinking the same thing as you guys, just to be very sure. I apologize that I don't know what sake is. Not to matter that no one came out. What the frick? Sake? Frick? Is that sake? Oh, silly me. You're talking about the drink. I'll call it a drink. Sake, the bottle. Okay, thank you. Sorry. I mean, one, it didn't say sake. Yeah, okay. Thank you all of you guys. That's the interaction I kind of need. A little bump up. Thank you, honestly, to you guys. You guys have been awesome.
Take that!
You guys know this stuff. This is probably what made Wendo lose conscious.
Ah, yes, the sake.
Isn't it just like Master Tenito to pick up a fine brand like Cat? Sake? Oh, you mean rice wine? Oh, please, don't call it rice wine. That's so unsophisticated, and it's not even wine. Silly girl.
I must agree, you need to become more cultured, Athena.
Tomato is made of rice, and people get drunk from drinking it, right?
It's called sake. End of story.
Sake. Thank you, Licaro. Sake. Thank you for all being my Google Translate. I apologize. Now, say sake. Sake it is now. Ay, caramba. Everybody's so touchy about these things. I recall Master Tenito would often have a drink or two before performing. He said it made him feel more elegant. Drinking too much of the stuff can make one lose conscious, though, of course. And look, there are 2 glasses on the table. Wendo, I believe your master offered you some rice... I mean, sake. And then you must have drank too much and passed out. That's when your 4th personality, Owen, emerged. I drank sake. Oh, that's a good one. We have a real sweet tooth, you see, so yes, we did accept the sugary red bean bun. But since we really dislike sake, we said no, thank you to that. Believe it or not, we're real weak when it comes to booze. Even a tiny drop can knock us right out. So you see, I had a sweet manju bun, but I didn't drink any sake. What? But that can't be right. The defense demands the glasses be examined right away. You amateur. Did you really think I had not already done so? Your foolishness is beyond the pale. Don't tell me. There was no trace of the witness having touched either of the glasses. Naturally. Right, of course.
Miss Sykes, would you like the witness statement to be added? The statement to be added to testimony?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Very well.
I want to see Owen, but you know, I do want to eat, guys. I've been here for a while. I want to guess I'm gonna eat. I had a sweet manju bun, but I didn't drink any sake. Well,
Let's press.
Hold it!
So if you had even a tiny sip of sake, you conk right out, huh? That's why they didn't touch the glass that Master Tornado offered, correct? Yes, that's right. Then maybe you ate something that had sake in it as an ingredient? I don't recall doing anything like that. He doesn't recall doing it. But that doesn't necessarily mean he didn't. He just might have not known that he did. I better take another good look at the evidence.
So he didn't drink any sake, huh?
Oh boy, now we're in trouble.
That kind of answers exactly why Sad Monk keeps insulting you. Now use your head! There are countless ways Window could have gotten sake into his mouth besides drinking it.
Well, I don't know about the countless part, but
nothing. Give it some thought and you'll figure something out.
so the witness must have had something that contained sake. Is there anything in the court record that hints at something like that? Let's find out after the okay, we're not gonna end it. I never met any personality named Owen. Alright, right. There's something that stands out that we see in the crime scene. I gotta pull up the crime scene photo. Let's pull it up. Let's put it up. What we got right here is indeed those buns. And this is... Ooh, I got a theory. And you guys were bringing up this theory earlier, were you not? If you notice where the buns are at, look how where they're at located. Like they're spilled down on the floor. Could be spilled on. Possibility. In any case, I want to present the crime scene nonetheless, you know? I'm basically at where finalists. Oh, really, Brandon? I say it really is a crime scene itself. Like the bun, yeah, sure, the bun is eaten. And they're from the same brand. They're also from the same brand. Look, the wrapping paper is Camel. The wrapping paper is Camel. That's what helps out. That's what helps out. The wrapping paper is Camel, so it also has some of that. Look at that. Look at that noticeable yellow thing. That's the Camel brand. Camel brand is the Camel brand. So yes, he did have it. And it had alcohol. The buns that he had alcohol. Yes, indeed. That's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm going with confidence. So do we present the crime scene, or do we present anything else? No, it does that.
Objection!
No, did I present it wrong? No, what'd I do? The witness statement is absolutely nonsense. What'd I do wrong? Did I not present the right one or something, or what'd I do? Wild guest incoming. Widget, shush. You're not supposed to tell. Sorry for messing up, guys.
That strange device says what you're really thinking, doesn't it, Sykes? In other words, the only real nonsense here is your wild guess, isn't it?
Youch! Et tu, Widget? What did I do wrong? Yeah. Hello, Biscuit. How's it going? You remind me of a bucket full of biscuits. Did you present something out? Present the note? You guys honestly want me to present the note? How would the note would work? How would the note work? But okay. I guess what you're saying, yeah, makes sense. No, what the heck? Wait, oh, I thought I presented something. I was like, what the heck? I didn't even do anything. Skip. Dialogue, skip. I hope you guys don't mind me doing this. Bloop. Yeah, Sting, calm down, Brian. Chillax, bro. Oh, you're right. It has the note on it. I didn't even notice the pattern on that. Nice eye, guys. Nice eyes.
Objection!
Nice eye. This shows what most likely made a window lose conscious. That note? Are you feeling lightheaded, child? Or perhaps a little peckish? I'm not hungry and my head feels just fine, thank you very much. Look at the paper this note is written on. Isn't there something familiar about it? What exactly is it, point defense?
This faint design here reminds me of the paper from...
Yep, it's a piece of the wrapping paper on the box of the manju buns by the victim on the floor. Uendo, you may have not drunk any sake, but you did eat a sweet red bean bun, right? Well, yes, that's right. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, Uendo, but I believe the manju you ate caused you to fall unconscious. Alright, blood hungry. I believe manju you ate caused to fall unconscious.
The bean bun, but how?
Because those buns contain a secret ingredient. A very punchy secret ingredient at that. A punchy secret ingredient? Yes. The design of the wrapping paper matches that of something else in the room.
It does.
The design of this object matches that of the manju boxes. Okay.
Take that!
There you go.
The camel pattern is the same as the one for the camel brand sake.
So, just as Uendo said, he didn't drink any sake per se. But he did eat some. Impossible. Uendo had a camel brand red bean bun, which boasts a nice shot of sake as one of its ingredients.
So the defense is claiming that the window passed out after consuming a camel sweet bun, which allowed a fourth personality named Owen to emerge. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. That's exactly what I'm claiming.
But there's one thing that bothers me. Wouldn't the alcoholic content of the buns evaporate as they are steamed?
In order to give them a stronger flavor, some manju are specially made to retain as much of their alcoholic content as possible. What kind of lightweight do you think I am? By the way, the Twitch side is rather silent over here. I just want to check them out really quickly. Even I wouldn't pass over being a simple manju. Then how about we test that theory? What do you say, Your Honor?
Seeing is believing, as they say. Very well, I will allow a test.
Thanks, Your Honor. Simon, go buy us some camel manju on the double. And don't forget to get me one too, okay?
Whoa, I must die. And while you're at it, Prosecutor Blackquill, you will get one for me as well!
I'm not the car horse stable boy, you know. Hey, there we go. But just this once, I'll act kozais. Taka, I'm counting on you. There we go. Taka. Taka. Let go. Whoops.
And all of you better pay me back. Aw, but I thought it would be your treat, Prosecutor Blackquill. What a shame. Now then, let us adjourn till the manju arrive by Carrier Hawk. Court will reconvene as soon as Taka returns.
Alright. To be continued is what we got so far. Wow. It's Turnabout Storyteller. Jeez Louise, guys. It's actually a pretty good, So they're gonna grab the buns, and we're gonna see who is, our boy Owen in possibly the next live stream, which is tomorrow. Let me explain why before y'all get mad. So the thing is, guys, you know what I did yesterday. Yesterday was like 7 hours straight. 7 hours. Let me put that. 7 hours. So let's see. From 12 to 7. From 3 a.m. to 10 p.m. Practically a good chunk of their day, you could say. From 7 hours straight, I was just streaming. And that was fun. Honestly, I love streaming. I really do. That's why I love this game. I love playing long plays. But I do want to take a slight break. You do want to eat. I am a regular human being. And what I want to do is two things. So one, I'm going to take a break to eat and stuff. Two, I'm going to come back, not necessarily to stream this game. I'm going to stream The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time
the Shadow Temple playthrough. So the thing is, we've already progressed in that story. I got it set up, honestly, already and set. So let me see. I'm gonna fix that time for... That was pretty good at that time. Let's see. Yeah, just letting you know really quickly. Right there, right here, right there. Boops. Let's see, right there. We already got the Ocarina of Time already set up, guys. Yeah, I know. We're at a good point, though. We're at a good point. We're at a rather good point, like to properly end. I don't want to like surprise you, and then like you guys want me to do more. I don't want to leave you guys like completely like at an awkward position. So I think it's a good place to end it. In any case, here's the link right now to you could join in on the upcoming event of Ocarina of Time 3D. So you guys can get ready right there. And yeah, hopefully I get to see you guys there, because honestly, it's still really awesome doing Ocarina of Time for the 3DS, mind you, not the regular, 64 edition. The 3DS one looks really nice. It really looks awesome. Tomorrow's gonna be at the same time, but in the afternoon I could talk to you more in details about it. We could even switch the games, talk a bit more about me. Because while Ace Attorney is fun, I feel like you guys don't know me too well yet. I want to be sure that with the other games, you guys get to see more of me and stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, fine. Can the balloon thing be a highlight moment? I'm actually working on highlight moments right now. So in any case, guys, thank you so much for being in here. I'm actually going to head out. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the last live stream when we did Ace Attorney walkthrough part 5. As usual, there's my YouTube channel name, Final Smash Network, my Twitch, Final_Smash_Network, Twitter, Final Smash 148, where I make tweets and stuff. If you guys got a game request, if you guys got a suggestion, leave a comment, and you can be responsible for the next video. You can be responsible for the next live stream and what game we play. It's all up to you to decide what's going to be the next game that we're playing. Thank you so much once again, guys. I'll see you guys in the Ocarina of Time playthrough later today. Adios, and I must leave. Bye, guys.